On this good. What is good, y'all? Welcome back to Anime Villains Podcast, episode 32. And we got a great episode today. But before we get to that, y'all already know I gotta make sure the sound is right. Cause I
Oh,
probably y'all probably can't hear me right now. And y'all just looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay, I sound good. I'm sounding but okay. Got my two wonderful co-hosts here per usual, man. Let's go and start off with Big Joe, man. How you feeling today, man?
Hey man, blessed and highly favored, man.
amen.
Blessed and highly
Okay.
favored.
Amen.
Okay. Make sure you sound good.
Very thankful.
Okay, got my
Oh, D,
third
we
co.
got that 70.
Yeah,
We back in 73, D.
I did. That's what we like to see, and we'll get to that shortly. But Hendo, how you feeling, man? People see a new camera angle, man. How you feeling with this new camera angle, man? You feeling
Ah,
that?
feeling good, man. New camera angle, freshly
Okay,
shaved, bald head. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Woo
Feeling
wee.
good, man. Feeling good. Feeling good. Woke up this morning. I can't ask much more than that, man. I can't
Yes,
ask for much more
sir.
than
Yes,
that.
sir. And as y'all see, man, I'm trying a new thing. Oh, what's good, John? What's good, man? Appreciate you for tapping in per usual. But y'all see, man,
Big
y'all
John.
let me know how y'all feel about this, man. I'm gonna refine the camera, but I want to change it a little bit, or like what are y'all looking at? So it won't just be simple, just Discord that everybody's looking at. Let me slide the screen a little bit to the left. But yeah, I'm gonna try to eventually. I'm gonna probably try to like crop this out completely, so it'll be the full background. But this is something different, you know. But we appreciate y'all. Welcome back, Anime Venus Podcast episode 32 is going to be a great episode. We appreciate all the subs, likes, comments, from all of y'all, man. Y'all showing great support. We're at 73. That's still insane to me. Think about 73 people decided to just mess with us. Instagram probably like at 80, 81 now. So we're closing in on 100 on Instagram and TikTok. I mean, not sorry.
Oh,
We're closing in on 100 on Instagram and YouTube. TikTok already like it. Last time I checked was probably like at 119, 120. Y'all been going crazy with our best video so far. It's at like 82K. Man, just the other day was talking about, do we think it's gonna hit 100K? It might in like 2 weeks because it's at 82 right now. It's going up. So we appreciate all the love and support, man. The engagement, we really do this for the engagement, man. Because like I said, as y'all see, I be replying or try to reply a lot. So if y'all got questions, comments, of course, drop it down below to us. But let's get it started. We got a great episode. Oh, I forgot. Let's go and start off with a high low right quick, per usual, man. How y'all doing? Hendo going to start off, man. High low for the week.
tired of week, man. I'll say, um,
But somebody calling. Somebody calling him. Okay, Joseph, go get that boy on the phone, man. Big, hey, man, he a businessman, man. He got, that boy making moves, man. But
Yeah, absolutely. I know he getting to it.
go ahead,
Um,
got over with your high low then, Joseph. While you waiting on him, man.
Let me see. My high is I celebrated my mom's birthday
Happy
about 2 days
birthday.
ago. She
Happy
had a great
birthday.
time.
Happy birthday, Mama Sanders.
Took her to a spot she wanted to go to for a
Okay,
while.
okay, okay.
Hey, if y'all in Houston, go check out Lost and Found, man. Y'all go check out Lost and Found. Great,
He trying to
great
suck
place.
himself. Hey, Joseph W. What John said he'll step in, man. John, I heard you been asking to come on. I've been trying to convince Joseph, man. But I told him, John, I was like, look, when we hit like 100 subs, we'll do like a special episode, and where it's like we'll do like 2v2 games. So like it be 2v2 anime games, like theme games they will do, man. So hey man, stay ready, man. Your number gonna be called soon, man. Stay ready. But sorry, go ahead and continue, Joseph. See,
um, Let me see the low. Well, I would say I lost a good friend of mine. Lost a good friend of mine. That's all I can say,
all
man.
right, I'm feel you, man. I'm gonna John. Hey, John said let him finish Black Clover and he gonna be ready. Man, I can make it Black Clover thing. Probably, I make a game Black Clover thing, and just let me
Nah, he
know.
need to finish
Just
Naruto first. No, he need to
bro,
finish
no,
Naruto.
don't
I
listen
was
to him,
trying to
bro.
hear that Black Clover.
Naruto is too long. Finish Black Clover first, man. Go ahead and finish Black Clover first. Naruto is too long.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, I think I like some Black Clover questions or something like that. Hendo back right on time, man. Go ahead with your high and low, man, of the week.
tired of week, man. Think I decided where I'm going on a vacation with the missus next year. So that
Okay,
should be
okay,
smooth. Then
okay.
we're gonna go to Mexico. So that should be dope. So excited
Woo.
for that. And then the low, got some bad news at work. You know, God always got a higher plan, but
Of course.
that's the low of the week though, man. That's the low of the week. But you know, blessed and highly favored, man. Blessed and highly favored.
Okay. My high and low kind of wanted together. It's not really a low, but I guess low because she leaving. But my sister, my little sister, the baby of the trio of me and my brother and her, finally going to college. It's crazy, but she going to Baylor. We dropped her
Yes, sir.
off Sunday, yesterday or whatever. So yeah, we dropped her off. So yeah, so it's a high that feeling this. It's I'm glad she going and she could be going to finish because she not like me and my brother. We can't go to school for all or study at all. But the lowest that she leaving now and she's getting so old, she still feel like my little sister that's in elementary school. So it just
Wow.
coincide one each
Oh
other.
yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Big bro.
All
Big
right, no,
bro.
That big bro, man. That big bro.
we go ahead and let me see. Start up. Let's talk about in news. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know, cause Hendo, I know you like staying away from leaked stuff and all that stuff. The Spider Verse trailer and images got leaked. I don't know if you seen that.
I didn't
I ain't see that.
Okay, that's
I
good.
don't think I
Y'all
watched the whole thing.
but you seen
I
some of
think
it?
I did watch like a minute 15. But I ain't gonna lie. I'll let you finish though. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that what is it called again? I forgot what's the last one called. But did they put out
That
the
one should be
image?
Beyond the Spider Verse, I
Okay,
believe.
yeah. So Beyond the Spider Verse trailer got leaked. Got some images, animation looking crisp per usual.
I
To me, it looked
don't
raw. Well,
know.
I guess we
I don't
well
know.
and but you can't be but it is unfinished too. Though it is leaked, so even if anything like that,
Yeah.
so to me, it still look fine. And knowing that it's unleaked, that it's unfinished, still look fine to me. But or just you didn't see it, but Hendo, you seen a little bit of. Did it get you more excited, or you feel the same about it, or like did it lesser your excitement for this next move, for the last movie of the trilogy?
I mean, it got leaked. So I noticed it's like a finished product and it wasn't like officially released. But like I don't know if you can say disappointed, but like I just know
Mm.
like one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is obviously Miles versus the Prowler himself
Mhm.
in Alternate Dimension, right? But like in a movie in Across the Spider Verse, like you could tell that was Miles, but that looked like a completely different person though, in the same sense, if that makes sense, right? In this trailer, they look like clone like 1A and 1B. And so I was like pretty disappointed in that. I'm like, this is not how bro looked like 3 years ago, or
Mhm.
4 years ago, whenever the movie came out, right? But it is leaked, right? So like, I'm just hoping they're not done with that because to me, I'm like, if you like quote unquote rush that, then it's like, I don't know what else it could potentially be rushed. Because as of now, to me, if Beyond the Spider Verse delivers, that's the best like superhero trilogy of all time. Um,
Oh, I just muted and
and arguably could be one of the best trilogies of all time. So it's like I'm really
go
looking
ahead, finish. Yeah, I'm
forward
muted you.
to the completion of it. And so,
And
especially
I forgot
considering
to
the
say,
fact
please,
they've
can you
already
please don't let me
pushed it
scratching his
back
booty too much,
maybe
brother?
like
Please.
two, three,
Give my
4 years. Because I
okay.
think I don't know if it's on the
Or
poster,
maybe on two
but
years.
I think Across the Spider Verse came out. It was summer 23. It was 2023, right? We're in 26 now, bro. They said it was supposed to drop in 24. Then they said, okay, it's gonna drop in 25. Then they said, okay, it's gonna drop in 26.
Keep pushing
Now
it
it's gonna
back.
drop in 27. So it's like y'all push it back all this time, and then I'm seeing the animation, and I'm like, this looks worse
Still
than
be
4.
way, yeah.
Like, I'm like, nah. So, but the only saving grace for me is the fact that it was a leak,
It's
right? So
unfinished,
it's
yeah.
like it probably is like, well, we know it's not finished, and we know we probably wouldn't even meant to see it right now,
Bro,
right?
Hmm.
So it's like that's kind of like my saving grace for it. But like I wasn't necessarily excited with what I saw for real.
mm.
If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my excitement probably the same because we still got a hot minute. It's just that I was excited seeing like Spot, like he was being more of a demon. Like they didn't show a whole bunch of spoilers, but it was
I ain't
like
even watch all that.
it just looked at y'all. It was just like a flick. All they show like Spot show up and he all like bigger and like all black, usually
Hmm.
like demon, yeah, it was just stuff like
Hmm.
that. Yeah. So it just got me a little bit more. And it seems like though from the trailer, it's gonna pick up right where we left off at. Like right when him
Hmm.
talking to them, like immediately I left off. So I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen. So that's it. With that. And then did y'all both watch the Second Doomsday trailer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead, Joseph. Go ahead and start off. I should maybe watch it again to jog my memory. How you feel about the Doomsday trailer? Do you think it's better than the first one? 'Cause a lot of people saying this should have been the first trailer and the excitement a little bit higher. How do you feel about this second Doomsday trailer? Did it get you more excited to watch the movie?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That second trailer was insane.
Mhm.
I think the first trailer was mainly used for like the cameos to tell you, who all gonna be in the movie type
Yeah,
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But this next one, when Thor had the hammer, he stopped it with. Oh
Doom.
man, bro, this gonna be
Yeah,
good, bro. This gonna be good.
got you
Now
okay.
I'm really excited, man. For real, I'm really excited about that one.
It is go crazy. Yeah,
Great.
Hinda,
It's
how you
gonna be
feeling about
great.
it, man? How you did it get you more
N-
excited? And do you also
Not
believe this
gonna
should have been
lie,
the first trailer, or you like nah? They should kept the
I'm
order.
not gonna say it should have been a first because I'm a big fan or a big believer that Marvel shows too much in their trailers,
Mm,
right? They to me they did it for Brand New Day, right? We already knew Jean, like basically we already knew it was Jean Grey, right? We knew that the Hulk was gonna be in the movie. We knew that
yeah.
Spider Man was gonna fight Hulk. Like then we seen like the punch. I'm like, bro, chill, chill, chill. Movie finna come out, guys. Let's calm down,
Yep.
okay? Um, this trailer was nuts. Like this trailer to me way better than the first trailer
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like we got more of Doom speaking,
How you feel
right?
about that?
And
How you
he's
feel
like
about Robert Downey Jr.?
voice crazy, crazy. Bro said y'all all living stolen lives, right? And if we really, really,
Don't sound like
really think
him at
about
all.
it, if we think about it, right? Because I mean, of course, whenever you start liking stuff, right, it's in the algorithm and stuff. And I seen like on Twitter, I forgot bro's name. I wish I could give him a shout out. But like basically, they talk about all the quote unquote stolen lives that we've seen. So one, we know that Steve Rogers
Yeah,
lived out
Cap.
his
Yeah, I
life
about to say yeah,
or
Cap.
whatever, right? He
He
went
did.
back out. He went back in time to live out his life. We know that Thor, as Gore the God Butcher, to save his daughter, Love, and Thor Love and Thunder or whatever, right? She's not supposed to be here. We know Peter as Doctor Strange to make everybody forget about Peter Parker, right? That shouldn't have happened. And it's like you have all of these different like events of Loki going back and messing up things in like the 2012 Avenger movie and stuff like that, like Deadpool and Wolverine messing stuff up. Like you have all of these incidents and all of these occurrences of people living lives they generally weren't supposed to live or whatever, right? And so Doom, like y'all are all living like stolen lives, and it's like he wasn't lying. And then at the end, Thor was like, I'm gonna have you wishing like I send you to hell or
Mm.
whatever, right? That boy Doom said, "Hell answers to me." I said, "Oh, no, that's what
This man
I
cooking.
want to see." Not gonna lie, we know Doom is gonna win already,
Yeah.
but like
I
I
want to
may
see
be
how.
rooting for him. I'm not gonna lie. I may be going for Doom in this movie. That and at first, I know a couple months back. Let me not say months. I don't know how long ago it was. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they gonna do it. It's kind of forced. It's kind of rushed. Like I think they just gonna throw some slop together. Hey, when they back up against the wall, them Russo brothers going
They start
them
cooking.
boys
Yeah,
come
start
back down
concentrating.
3-1 every time. Cause even the dialogue between Pedro Pascal, as Mr. Fantastic and Doom, he said he talking about some Doom. What did you do? What did
Yeah,
you do? Like, dang, it's almost like we done seen a couple movies with them. He really
yeah.
are, bro.
The way they
For
be
real.
beefing.
So
Yeah,
like that got me extremely excited, bro. I can't wait. Like I almost want to buy my tickets right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
You know
sir.
tickets
the
went on
tickets.
sale. So I may buy them tickets soon. I don't know. But I'm excited, bro. I think it's gonna be ecstatic. I can't wait.
'Cause
No kizzy.
it did look more exciting. Yeah, we already knew. I already kind of knew Robert there in general would be able to put on a different voice. He, he did. He did. What's it called? Tropic Thunder. Is that the movie called? I forgot. When he was playing the
Yeah.
black man. So we already know his range. His range is crazy. So I wasn't worried about his voice or whatever. Um, Joseph can't tell. You look kind of confused. Don't tell me you haven't watched that movie, man.
What?
Tropic Thunder. You haven't watched it.
What, what movie? I don't know what you're talking about.
Tropic Thunder. That's what it was called.
Bro,
Robert
they
Downey
let they
Jr.
let
The
played the
Thor
black
movie?
man.
RDJ. get away with blackface, bro.
Robert Downey Jr. played a black man.
He
I
literally
never
played a
seen that.
black man.
Technically, he was play. He was a playing a he was playing a white man pretending to be a black man in the show. I mean, in the movie, it was really funny.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna put that on the list. I'm
It
gonna
is
watch that.
So
hilarious. It is like hilarious. Like it is so funny. Like basically, I think like they all like actors and they get sent to like in the forest and they just like caught.
mhm.
It's just funny. But yeah, hype for Doomsday is through the roof. Marvel been cooking, man. Marvel been cooking because also I don't know if you've seen the full or not the full, but a lot of the X-Men cast has been announced. And what is the Disney thing called? I think D23 is what they the event they
D23,
call
yes
it.
sir, yes
Yeah,
sir.
so of course the star of Obsession, I know I'm gonna butcher these names, Indy Navarrete, she is gonna be Rogue. A lot of people surprised with it. Some people's good, some bad about it. I don't mind it because in like the older X-Men movies, like Rogue was more like skinnier and not like, like super comic road that's like more like kind of like swole, like bigger. So that's the first thing people saying because Rogue is more of a like I don't know how to say this. She more bigger than Indy. Indy is a little more like thin.
Is
So
that the word you looking for, Donovan?
I'm trying to do no. I'm trying to
Nah,
say
you know
Rogue.
what he
No,
wanted to
I'm no.
say.
I know for real. I'm trying to say not. It's not just that. It's not just her thickness. I'm trying to say like cause she is like cause Ro actually like in like Marvel Roberts in the comics she actually do like got like she a little bit swole too. So I'm saying it's that
Mm.
too. Like she a little bit swole. So it's like she's just like got a different like body type for Indy. So that's what most people are worried about. But I think it'll be fine. And we did like a skinnier Rogue in the earlier movies and she was fine. But then it's Indy. Christopher Abbott as Charles Xavier. I don't know if I know anything from him about it, but he
I don't
looked
think I've seen anything that he's been in either.
but he looks solid. And I heard people say he got some good rage. Maya Boyd as Storm, and I think
Yep.
this is the woman they said is she's like new to the scene. I think she was only like she was doing theater or whatever. I don't think she had
hmm
any big roles here or really any acting besides doing the theater. So that's good. And then of course you already know Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, and then
Yep.
Samara Weaving as Emma Frost. This may be my favorite one because I liked her previous movies. What was that movie called? She was in it really the first one when she was getting hunted down by her family members, but whatever. That one was very good. I love that movie she was in. I think it's Ready or Not. I don't know. That could be wrong, but she's a really good actor.
Oh, I think that is ready or
I
not. I
think
think
is
it
that
is.
way. And
Yeah.
the second was kind of cool too. So yeah, she did good on that one. And then Kit Connor, I haven't seen a lot of him. I think he's newer to the scene too, but he's been in
A
some things. But
Cyclops, huh?
yeah, he's Cyclops. He good at Cyclops too. And then I like the villain that they got. They doing some different. Adam Driver as Mister Sinister. I am glad they're doing finally Mister Sinister coming to the big screen and then do some people upset. Then I think they is gonna have a Magneto though. I think they gonna have somebody as Magneto as the first one. So we seen mostly everybody besides what Beast. Who else is part of the core? Beast. Um, I don't.
It's one more. I don't know if you consider.
Is it
I
Iceman?
don't
Is
think.
Iceman part of the core? I don't think. Is he a
I
part of the
think
core?
so.
Is he a part of the core?
Okay, think so.
I know.
hmm
I know Beast for sure. Iceman. I know it's
Yeah, Beast
Beast,
definitely.
Cyclops, Jean. Yeah, Beast definitely. But so yeah. But I was actually how do y'all feel about this
I mean, of
cast?
course,
I
you
don't
ain't
know if
got
y'all seen
a
this cast,
Wolverine either.
but he ain't a part of the core though. Like he don't. You remember he always come
Yeah.
in afterwards. You remember as like a straggler and then becoming the teacher. So how do you feel about this cast of the X-Men? Things coming up 2028. How
Yes, sir.
excited for
28.
y'all? What are y'all excitement for this new X-Men movie? X-Men finally getting rebooted.
I personally think for the newer watchers, this should probably be a great time to um
Type in.
in a sense tap into the to X-Men. I'm not really too well versed
Yeah.
in the X-Men as y'all are, so I'm excited to I guess kind of see the reboot of everything and actually see how everything goes. But I'm indifferent on the characters. It don't really
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that
move
makes
me for real.
I'm a little bit telling some of the comic runs. It's pretty cool, but I watched the I forgot what the I don't know if this called the name the older cartoon, not X Men 90. I watched the original X Men 97, but it was like a different cartoon that was probably like early 2000s. I watched both of those, so I know a little bit, and I watch all the movies of course. Hendo, how do you feel about this X Men cast? What got you more excited for the movie?
I think the thing I'm most excited about is well, first of all, yeah, the thing I'm most excited about is like the age of like the group, right? To me, they're basically doing like what they did with Spider-Man, right? Like a
Yeah,
lot
for a
of people
long time.
didn't like a lot of people Spider-Man's like they favorite was Toby, but to me, I rock Tom because I'm like we like genuinely watched him grow up, like of course like in the movies and stuff, but like he's aging as like the movies are progressively going along as well, right? So we actually saw Sharp as a 15, 16-year old. Now he's like, what? I think they had a 4 year time skip in the movie. So I think now he's like 26 or 27, right? But it's like, I feel like as opposed to like Toby and them, like they basically already starting off kind of like they look like grown men. Cause I mean, obviously they were grown men or whatever, right? So they, to me, they took a page out of that book and they casted a lot of people who are younger because they know, like, for instance, I think Homecoming came out like 2017 or whatever, right? And
Hmm.
now we're on the fourth Spider-Man movie in 2026, right? But obviously Tom Holland can still play the role and he'll probably add three, four more movies or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That is the blueprint I think the X-Men will have because I feel like not only will they have their own trilogy and potentially more movies and spin-offs or whatever, but it's like they're young enough to where when as they age and stuff, they'll still be properly aged for their characters that they're playing. So I took note of that. Another thing that Loki thought was funny, there was like Marvel is going back to like the drafting board or whatever, right? Because when we had the like Avengers, we didn't know any of them outside of Robert Downey Jr. And even Robert Downey Jr., he was in a lot of like trouble with like alcoholism and stuff like that. He was just getting out of rehab. So that really wasn't like the RDJ of today. That was not him when they started the MCU or whatever, right? So of course, as they kind of went through movies, they started getting bigger names, right? But to me, it's like they went back to the drawing boards like, nah, we finna draft undrafted rookies and go crazy. And I think that's what we about to see. So I
Mm.
think it's cool they're giving people like shots in a sense or whatever to see how good they'll be. But I am excited. I don't know about Mr. Sinister. Donovan way more versed in X-Men than I am. Because I'm only my only reference is like the movies and stuff. But I am excited to see an MCU version of the X-Men. I didn't think that the original X-Men movies were bad or anything by any means, right? Don't get me wrong. But like I feel like majority of the movies that we've seen in the MCU, as far as like major characters, are better than like everything for the most part pre-MCU. So I'm looking forward to seeing that and how they go about building the group out.
Yeah, Mr. Sanderson, he not like one of those. He not like a big villain. He's solid. He's like the dude that was on the Guardians movie, the last one. Forgot his name.
The first one?
No, the last one. Uh,
Oh,
Dude that
got
was
you. I
doing
got you.
they was doing
Yeah,
experiments
them experiments.
his whole thing
Yeah.
is DNA. Like Mr. Sinister be involved in a lot of stuff, but he never like the biggest villain. Like he be like so like it's like a popular thing. Like he like clone like he's infatuated with the Summer family. So that's Scott Summers, then Jean, and then Scott has like two brothers, and then like it's a whole bunch of like comic runs and TV show where he like clone them or like make a kid from them, and like it's almost like so he's one that's like where he like
Oh,
messing with like genes and splicing and genes stuff. Him himself, I don't know if he got like powers. He like super strong himself, but he's like creating like he's one in the background that's like just like messing stuff up behind the scenes. Like and they found out when it's too late that he clones somebody or like he messes somebody's mind and stuff like that. So he's that type of villain. He ain't like Thanos or
Yeah.
somebody that's just
Can't bring
more
out your
Hulk.
heavy hitters early though, you know?
No, but he's still good though. Like, he's still a good villain though to bring out, and it could have somebody like it could be somebody else also in there. So we talk about X Men. Oh yeah, then let's go ahead and get to Lances. We were just talking about how Marvel has been cooking and it's been whooping DC ass. I'm I like DC better, of course, not the cinematic universe, of course, because it's been mid. But I like DC Comics better. I like most of the characters, the animated shows. Like I'm a big DC guy. So I was kind of upset that Marvel with this D23 and before that they announcing all the X-Men and then the Doomsday trailer looked fire and all this stuff. So I was like, come on, James Gunn, fight back. And me and him already talked about we all talk about like how we feel about James Gunn with these random starts and literally Creature Commandos is the first thing in that ever created for the cinematic universe. Even though Creature Commandos was good, it's still like wait. crazy that he's what he's doing going on and like Clayface and all that stuff. We still don't got a Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter. But
Flash.
Lanterns, the first episode, it is a DC. It's a part of the DC universe. It is a TV show about Green Lantern. We have it's a he put a different spin on it in the sense of we got an older Hal Jordan. He's like 40s, maybe 30s to 50s, like cause like it jumps
Yeah,
around. But
yeah.
he like shows sometimes 30s, but he basically like older. He's about to retire essentially. And some people was, and then we also got Jon Stewart, basically his training. Usually they are around the same age in the comics, so some people was like, "Yo, why they doing this?" And like that was another thing because one of the rumors I think he was saying like Batman was already going to be older too because the Bat family was already going to be established, so that means an older Batman also. So we was like, "Yo, these are our favorite, heroes. Hal Jordan's our favorite Green Lantern and Batman, and yo, making them like already old, already like people wanted to see them
Yeah, he looked
progress."
old.
So people wanted to see them progress, and people fuck with Jon Stewart, but Hal Jordan, the OG. Well, he not the OG, but
Right.
he's the favorite,
Yeah.
the main figurehead. But I would say with Joseph. So how do you feel about Lanterns this first episode? Because it had a lot of questions coming in because they said they announced before that it was because this would be like a true detective type of show mixed with Green Lantern. People were like, bro, Green Lanterns are the opposite of that. They're an international peacekeeping police force, and we're
Right.
doing a true crime small town detective show. A lot of people was upset about that. So Joseph, do you think that
Really?
yes, no, because it makes sense because Green
Green
Lanterns are
Lantern,
basically
not Batman.
like space police. So like
Yeah, space
so like
cops.
so like they don't never deal with small town stuff. And you see it in a show that they talk about a little bit when I was like him and the cop and stuff like that, but we'll talk about it later. But like
Yeah,
they
I
don't
remember that.
they don't they don't ever deal like with small town. It's literally stuff that's like really like planet wide that's gonna destroy a planet or destroy space or whatever stuff like that. Cause they're like a space police force. So people's mad because they want to see like the colorful thing is well not space not colorful but like the like everybody want to see like different rules and different aliens and all like they powers they fancy because they make constructs. So how do you feel about going in blind? I don't think you the biggest Green Lantern fan. Did this episode
Mm-mm.
1 attract your attention of Lanterns?
I'm not gonna lie. Episode one, I don't now listen. I don't
Go ahead.
watch TV shows that
Yep.
are longer than 30 minutes. So y'all know what that means. Anime only if I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah.
And this show made me want to watch it every week.
Okay.
This show is gas,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
I don't really know the insights or because I'm not really a fan for. I think I've seen a Green Lantern movie when I was a kid when it was coming out,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I wasn't too tuned in for
Yep.
real.
Yep.
But um, this show is great, man. The
It's
show is
great.
great. It's
What
just
would you?
so much
Yeah.
peaks
Go
and
ahead.
valleys and twists and turns. Even in the first episode, man, it
Episode.
was
You
great.
got your cook and
But
from.
even the ending,
Yeah, go ahead. And
oh
what you was talking about the angle, like we gotta see we can unfortunately we can't talk about it because
I
Hendo didn't
can't
watch it.
stand to
But
Hendo watch it,
but
but
yeah, but
man,
that ending took us for surprise. Did not expect that. And like Joseph
ooh,
said, it wasn't longer, it was like an hour long episode. I didn't know it was gonna be that long. Me and Hendo, we have problems with, all these animated series, they're shorter, and at least they can at least if they're gonna be short, at least be an hour long. So I don't know how many episodes they're gonna
Mhm.
do, probably like 10 to 12, 8 to 12, but it's at least an hour long episode. I hope they keep that up. But the whole episode it had me enthralled. Like it didn't seem like I was like trying to force myself through an hour long show or whatever. It really was going fast. They set the groundwork good, and the ending, like Joseph said, took us for a
oh
surprise.
my
It's gonna be
god, that messed
interesting
me up.
because the show is not really a big spoiler, but they're doing like three time periods. It'll be mostly two, but it's like three time periods. I forgot the first one was like 19 something when like he was a kid. They showed Jon Stewart as a kid. It's probably like 1980 something or something like that.
80s, nineteen
Yeah,
eighties.
1980 something. Then it's 2016, right? I think that's like the current or like the time that we spent the most time in 2016, and then the future was 2026. Or 2026 was the last scene we seen. Now it's 2026.
Yeah,
But what would you rate it? What rating would you give Lannis first episode?
dang man. In terms of, bro, it had everything. Like it had everything.
Mm.
I would say it is
Boys talking about
9.5.
something
9.5. Okay,
crazy.
9.5. I had
Huh?
expectations. Yeah, what you saying though? He said you talking
So
about
boy,
it
y'all
crazy.
think this mug is
That's what I told you. I'm
crazy.
watching it 7 a.m.
Man,
I'm like,
it's
yo, it's
good,
good.
bro. I'm
And
telling
so
you.
my expectations
That
going.
was
We already
good.
been doing it. Y'all go to pre so we talked about it. Me and Hendo had our gripes with cause like everybody else, cause it looked at like I wasn't really on the like so mad about other people cause I was gonna trust and believe, but I was questioning like, you are doing a true crime when Green Lanterns are the opposite of that. But I give it like a 9. I want to say a 10, but I'm beginning to say now and now a 9 or 9.52. That thing was, I really had no problems with the episode at all. I think I'm talking about like nothing was like, so I might just say a 10. There was nothing, and I was like, oh yeah, man, I wish they would have fixed this. I wish would have fixed that. The pacing was good. They drop it into
Yep.
it. I wasn't confused. Was you confused about anything, Joe? So I don't think I was really confused.
I wasn't, and that was the great part about it. If you never
Seeing
seen
Green
Green
Lantern.
Lantern,
Yeah.
you understand what they are and what they do
Yeah.
from that first episode of that
They
show.
did a good job of explaining it without having like a long monologue or saying like this is the Green Lanterns and they're a police force and they've been doing it for years. They were showing and they show like tidbits of like lore stuff. If you like a true fan, we like hey oh like where you can see like just talking about. So it was good for beginners. Like
Hmm.
they tell the police force. So and both of the main characters, are likable in their own ways. They're obviously, have like doing like an asshole, kind of like he already been there, done that, already did it, but then you see that he's still trying to do it for something good, cocky. John Stewart, more like a straight true military man. He followed the chain of command, and ain't gonna lie, Joseph, that boy John Stewart, hey, that boy landed in Nebraska and got busy in under 24 hours. You know what I'm talking about? Him and
Yeah,
that boy got to
yeah,
work quick. My boy John,
yeah.
under 24 hours said, "Let me get to work." And that boy a dog, man. That's all I can say about my boy John Stewart. He's a dog. But without spoiling anything, did you like the show of the powers they like did like a bit like because it wasn't like a lot but it showed tidbits of their powers like did you like the snippets they showed of their
Yeah,
powers.
like the little scene when they was in the bar and he made,
he
what I'm saying, he used the jukebox and stuff. But I was like,
made them
oh,
all
that's
mad.
love.
He made them all
But it was
mad.
pissed off. They was
Yeah.
pissed off. Oh yeah.
that
But yeah, I liked it. I did like it. I did
the
like it.
flying is important to people when they shot the quick scene of flying but you like that. Did it look weird to you when he like took off when he was like to fly? I don't even remember how that was when.
Uh, it didn't look weird, no,
Okay, y'all to make sure because
not
some
to me.
people, a lot of people like flying. Okay, so you like that? Yeah, it's just like everything good, but the characters, it's like it is like a true detective to where, hey, it's like we are trying to find out what's going on in this small town. It's getting interesting. So the characters are great. The action we seen was great. The monologue is great. The two main characters, I can really like. I can see like John and Hal being like people favorite as of right now of going into the new the DC cinematic universe. Even though only like Superman and Supergirl came out, but I feel like they will carry hard. I'm not gonna lie. If this show continues to come up, this will get people more tapped into the DCU and get me because I am more excited now. Basically, kind of what I'm trying to say out of this mission, I'm more excited now. Supergirl was like, then it's Clayface, then it's all kind of crazy we're trying to put out, but this has got me hyped. Bro, Joseph, that interrogation scene was fire. When he was
Nah, it
interrogating,
was gas.
that was
That it was gas.
a lot of people
That
saying
it was gas.
that's their favorite scene of the
That is the
DCU so
best.
far.
That's the best scene.
That was a
That's the
good
best
scene.
scene.
The way he was like Harry Potter, I was like that makes sense though because every single body know what school Harry Potter go to, but you heard of Hogwarts, So like he was like, hey, that was.
Yeah,
And then I don't know if you caught the thing he said about Barack Obama. That was funny. Have you
yeah.
caught? Yeah, because they was in Nebraska, and he was like, "You sure you don't got nothing to say but about Obama?" And then the dude was like, "No, I don't got nothing to say." That was funny. He was like,
He was.
he
Yeah,
was
he was.
like,
That shit was cold. That
yeah,
was
yeah.
cold.
I like how he pointed it out. I don't want to say too much, but hit to watch it. I can't wait for us to talk about. I think it come out every Sunday or right, yeah, either every Sunday or every like Monday morning or something like that. So we gonna talk about Lanterns. That's gonna be in a rotation. That was very, very good. And before we talk about Bleach, let me see if I had any more news real quick. I think that's it. Oh, matter of fact, Joseph, I know you had a question. You go ahead.
All right, so I seen this. You might want to clip this for TikTok. I don't know what you
I
gonna
might
do.
have read it. Go ahead.
Let
Go
me go
ahead.
to the question.
Go ahead.
Um,
Greenland is
Both of y'all
fire.
can
I
answer
dig that.
this. Who is more known around the world, Spider-Man or Michael Jackson?
Oh, I seen that. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's no doubt Spider Man. It's easy. I don't think it's no contest at all.
Okay.
It's pretty easy, especially this day and age. Maybe if you said like 20 years ago, maybe. But in this day and age, it's easy Spider Man, especially with the movies. Even back then, would probably still not like 20,
Okay. So
maybe
how
like
about
maybe
this?
like 10 years ago would have still been like a conversation. But for sure, this day
How
and
about
age
this though?
with Tom going crazy, I mean the Tom movies making $1 billion and stuff like that. It's easily Spider Man.
How about both of them at their peaks?
I still think it's Spider
Like the
Man.
peaks in time. You still would think Spider-Man?
So because not only because so the reason I said back then it would still be a conversation because Spider Man comics, it's always Spider Man, Batman, like Superman, but Superman is like kind of well like he probably the most like known, but it's all them three. But I'll put Batman and Spider Man over them. If a random person that haven't watched no comic movies, read nothing like that, if you have a Spider Man mask, they will know you're Spider Man. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's if you're like 15 or older, no matter how old you is, that you know with Spider Man, like how Spider Man looks. And of course, you said the same for Michael Jackson. His peak was going crazy without social media around the world,
Facts.
selling out shows. Michael Jackson like was the biggest star easily within the world without a doubt. But Spider Man is just like you see, it's I don't know. Spider Man just a problem like comic wise was so popular, highest selling. And then now with the movies, with Tom movies making $1 billion and stuff like that, I don't think it's not even close. Now with Tom stuff. So what do you think,
Okay.
Joseph? Go ahead and answer your own question, man. How you do you think Spider Man? Think it's Michael Jackson?
Oh, okay. So as soon as I seen them, like, because obviously it was on like RDC
I did see.
page.
Yeah, I seen
As
that.
soon
The
as I
lady was
seen
talking about
it,
it.
I clicked off of it. I clicked off because I
I
didn't want to
mean,
hear what they had to say.
okay, I
But
feel it.
immediately I was like, "That's a great question." But
It is a good.
I would have to say Spider-Man because of, like I said, the worldwide aspect, bro. You can't go into no household in the world and they don't know who Spider-Man
They
is
don't know
or
Spider
recognize
Man.
a
Exactly, man.
mask or
Exactly. It's too
something like that.
recognizable, bro.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
too
So
recognizable.
it was too easy. Yeah, that was the easy one for me too.
How about you, Hendo? If I know you Spider Man favorite superhero, do you agree?
I think the biggest thing would be like,
It's
especially like
kids
to
too.
Dom's point in this day, it's kids,
Kids
right? Like
pushing it so.
kids are gonna know who Spider Man is, right? Like
Exactly.
if you poll 100 kids, I'll be surprised if more than
I'm gonna say
eight
five. Yeah, I
said
would
they
say
didn't know
Spider
Spider
Man.
Man,
Exactly.
right? You could poll those same 100 kids, show them pictures of Michael Jackson. They may get scared depending on what era of Michael Jackson they're seeing.
Yeah.
But like they wouldn't like kids don't, especially kids today, you don't know Michael Jackson, right?
Exactly.
Like even if you're a kid 30 years ago
Yeah.
when Michael was popping, right? The only reason you may know of Michael Jackson is because of your parents like listening to him, right? But it's not like you on your TV watching TV, turning on Saturday
Yeah.
cartoons, and watching Michael Jackson on TV. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like kid. I think it's the kids because obviously as kids grow up, you're not gonna forget who Spider Man is either, right? Like I think Michael Jackson at the peak of his now, granted, the fact that it's even a conversation, I feel
Is
like
yeah.
Loki goes to show how
No social
crazy
media.
Michael Jackson's stardom was.
True story. True
No
story.
But
social
to
media.
me, it's the kids that give it the edge, right? I think we have what 7 billion people on the planet. Out of those 7 billion, it's probably like 1.5 to 2 billion that's under 20 or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like out of majority of those, and let's say if you want to split it in half, simple numbers, a billy under 10. Dumb kids gonna know who Spider-Man is. I'll be
Facts.
hard pressed if it's more than 15, 20% that know who Michael Jackson is. Right. And of course, you can say that's due to this day and age, Spider Man's popularity, blah, blah, blah. But even if you go peak for peak, it's like your parents would literally have to like explicitly tell you who Michael Jackson is. Right. Even a kid, I still don't think they would like seek to listen to his music for real
Yeah.
versus like kids is going to want to watch Spider Man. They're going to want to act like Spider Man. They're going to want to be Spider Man.
Right.
So to me, it's really the kids that like push it into
Push this
Spider
so much.
Man's favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that's the biggest. Yeah, that's like the easiest thing, and like you said, you can say the opposite for what's it. If you say, oh, older people over 40 or 50 would know Michael Jackson, but like you said, the kids here, it's just not every
Mm,
well sorry every if you say opposite, every adult will still know Spider Man. It's just Spider Man. Like they see like no
Exactly.
matter what. Like, but the opposite can't be
Exactly.
said for the lore of kids. So yeah. That was a good topic. It was what's it? Maybe now if they both had if Michael Jackson was in social media, maybe it would be a different conversation. But I think comics is just kind of that's why it's such a big medium. It's just kind of difficult because, like I said, it's worldwide.
yeah,
Even though that's why Michael Jackson is so great and so goaded because it's hard for music from like one language to be pushed to be like a worldwide star. He was that popular with him just singing English. That's why it's so big. But Spider Man, you could be
it's a
Spanish,
symbol. It's a
Portuguese,
symbol.
French. I mean, like you could be like
Yeah.
anything. Russia, people know who Spider Man is. That's a good question, Joe.
I look at the question too.
Yeah, go ahead, play. Okay,
Mm,
go ahead, man.
mm.
I was
Good
gonna
question.
ask, in light of Brand New Day,
Mhm.
right? Do y'all think that like superhero fatigue is real? Or do people just want good movies? And I'm saying this because after Endgame, it was looking pretty bleak. Granted, COVID came through, right?
Jacked everything
So
up.
you can say that that impacted a lot of things, right? Which I would agree. Because when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, that surpassed 1 billion, right? But my first rebuttal to that would be like you had to pull in two different Spider-Mans across
Make
the
that work.
last 20 years to get
Facts.
there or whatever, right? And I think that was the only superhero movie at the time to surpass 1 billion. I want to say Brand New Day is probably the second one still. And like the last what that's I think No Way Home came out 5 years ago in 2021. So we know Marvel was in a really dark place after like No Way Home came out because you had I think the Eternals, you had Ant-Man, they came out with all their TV shows. So like was that superhero fatigue? Because of course, a lot of people say those weren't quality projects; they weren't good projects. Or with Brand New Day being a Spider-Man movie, surpassing $1 billion on its way to make over 2 billion, 2.5 billion, was it just that people wanted to see good movies?
Yeah, I think it's just like you said, people want to see better movies. I think the bar has raised. That's all it is. From the beginning, we could give more leeway from the first couple movies that came out. Like maybe like the Thor movie wasn't the best. Like maybe if it dropped this day and age, people be like, oh man, it's like this mid as hell. It was pretty solid. So I think it's just this day and age we want to see better and better because we seen the peaks that Marvel can output and cinematic universe can show us. We seen the peaks, so we not want 10 out of 10 movie every time, but we're not accepting anything subpar because they got so much money, so much motion now, so many characters to pull from, and yeah, I think we just want better movies. 'Cause for example, Multiverse of Madness could have went over a big. I think the first week went crazy. Like it was doing a lot the first
That
week,
was a great
but then
movie. That was a great movie. In my opinion.
are you sure we talking about the same movie?
What you mean? That's the what's the one with
Multiverse
Doctor
of Madness.
Strange?
Yeah, Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, and she was a bad guy and all that.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie.
All right, we go. Hey,
Hey,
look,
you made
Different
Donovan stop
perspective.
dead in his tracks, bro. Lost his train of thought. I seen him hearing beans in you, Joe.
and though,
He
look,
said we can't
what
be
can I
talking about the
say?
same
Look, I can't
thing.
even be surprised no matter after what he said about the Avatar live action movie. I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised. But Joseph, to the audience and probably critics, that movie was buns. Like the first
Oh,
week,
really?
it was on track to make like I think it could easily cross the back. I think the first week it was like crazy numbers because it was like the I think it was saying the first movie of the new whatever they call it again. I forgot.
Phase
Um,
4.
yeah, so it was going crazy numbers, but you know how for Inception, word the mouth boosted it up. It was the opposite of that. When people felt that was so trash, it went down. So that movie could have easily. My point is that movie could have easily made 1 billion if it was good. So I don't think Super Fatigue is going. It's just that it's mid movies. Thunderbolts and that movie was pretty. It was good. It's better than whatever they put out. But it's the Thunderbolts. Nobody's the reason it didn't make a lot of money because
They
it's
not
even
box office, coach.
it's even worse than like say the Avengers. Oh, nobody know who the Avengers is. I feel like their characters were still more captivating. Like Cap is still more captivating than Iron Man and basically the Thunderbolts is of like a whole bunch of Scarlet Witches was there or like Hawkeye. So like even if like Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye can still put out a good project, it's not gonna make its money because it's only Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye. Like their story is impressive, but not as captivating as Iron Man being a drunk and a playboy, and Captain America trying to withhold all this, and so it's Hulk and all that's the Thor being a guy. It's the whole much stuff that come with them, their baggage. The Thunderbolts really more just regular people, but
Or you would have had to build them up first, basically, like what y'all saying with
exactly.
lanterns. Like I bet you how y'all crazy y'all saying
Oh,
lanterns
Lanterns
is.
are
If they came out
crazy,
with a
Yeah.
bro.
Green Lantern movie, bet you the movie going crazy now, but based off of the TV show. You know.
Yeah, I'm Lanterns so good. I see watch it, bro.
Man, bro. Oh my
Lanterns so good.
gosh.
So and right quick for the side thing, I got to talk about Lanterns with Green Lantern right quick. I'm not big into the comics. Shout out Comics Explained. That's why I know all my comic stuff. And he basically just like he like go through comic books and like he like said and like he has like a good narrating voice. But I think what Green Lantern and out of all comics of all time, I think I forgot the run. I think it's like Blackest. Oh, Sinestro War is one of my favorites runs. That's went crazy, and it was like something with the Blackest Night. Basically, saying is like two of Green Lantern stories is one of my best comic runs like of all time. So Green Lantern's is low key kind of peak. It can't be peak. So this will be good. I'm just so hyped, bro, because Hal and John, bro, they are like both great characters, and it's gonna be so happy for the future of DC because I love DC. And if they make it, even though Green Lantern's great, they make Green Lantern this cold, bro. Imagine Batman, imagine Flash, imagine Wonder Woman, Aquaman. It's so peak. But back to your thing. Sorry to get sidetracked, but yeah, I just think I think our expectations is just raised higher, rightfully so, because they showed us what peak they can show us, and yeah, so I don't think that future, like, of course you say a little bit of superhero fatigue, but I don't think it ever really true. Cause that's like,
I guess
if
that's
you gotta
my
be
question.
movies, you say the same thing for comics. Like, I'm pretty sure the sales haven't went down, maybe for some comics, but in general, I'm pretty sure it probably went up. Even, well, I guess it can go down, but only cause like comic books could be like not like a dying thing, but it's like lesser with so much technology and stuff. But yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it is. How you feel about that, Joseph? Do you think
What
superhero
is
fatigue
well, what
is?
do you what is superhero fatigue? Like you're just tired of seeing like a bunch of just
Superhero movies,
heroes in a
basically.
movie?
Superhero movies, yes. So they saying like people don't want to see superheroes no more. I mean, movies. Instead, you want to see obsession and like the Odyssey. Because superheroes, like a lot of like different
Okay.
actors and directors, like shit on like
They
superhero movies. They
shun
be
them
like
bad. They don't call it real movies.
yeah, they be like flaming superhero movies. Like they don't fuck with that shit.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
If
even
you
know
yeah.
notice,
that.
like they
A
think
lot
of,
of directors.
I don't know how tapped in you are with like the Oscars and stuff, but
They have no
like
superheroes
a
for the time.
superhero movie will never be nominated for an Oscar. The only one I think that was a Dark Knight, and even
Yeah,
still, I want to say that was probably because Christopher Nolan directed it, right? But like out of all the movies you've seen in the MCU, none of those got nominated for an Oscar. None of their actors got nominated for like a best performance, best cinematography. I
Wow.
think like none of that,
and
right?
then
Because
yeah,
the whole medium of acting as a whole
yeah,
looks
because
down
yeah,
upon superhero movies. They don't view that as like movies are
it's
is
real
art,
movie.
Real acting.
It's real
right?
art or
Like they
whatever.
do not view it in the slightest form at all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even other
Oh,
famous and popular popping actors be telling other actors, "Yo, don't but do not take a superhero role. It's gonna kill your career. Do not take a superhero role. Don't be no
but they
superhero role."
paying the most, bro.
That's a good
Yeah, but
point because you can
They
get
paying
they
the
be telling
most.
them
typecast,
that.
and
But they
that's
be
a
telling them that.
very big thing.
They be telling
It's
them that. Don't
hard
be no
to get
superhero
out of
roles.
that typecast role because if you think about it, like, because let's be honest, if you see Chris Evans right now, what are you gonna say?
Cap, Captain
Oh, that's
America.
Captain
I'm not
America,
gonna lie.
right?
Captain America, and he was also in the Fantastic Four movie
But you
too.
don't know.
But
Hey, Joe, don't piss me
that's
off. Don't
how
piss me off.
me
Don't piss me off.
personally.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, Joe. Don't piss me off,
Hey,
Joe.
I'm
hey,
just
wait,
Don't
wait,
saying.
piss
wait.
me
It
off, Joe.
depends on the
But that's
kid. It depends on
still,
the kid.
but that's still to his point though, because that's superhero movie. So even if you say that, that's
Superhero
still
movie
to the
though.
point.
Yeah.
So that's still to
So
his point.
the two roles you know him for
For superhero
are
movie,
both superhero
Superhero
roles,
movies.
right? If you see Robert Downey Jr.,
Chris
he did
Hem,
a phenomenal job in Oppenheimer. Like he got nominated for an Oscar. Did he win it? I'm not sure,
I
right? But
think he
like
won it for best
absolutely
supporting character. Yeah, because he was
crazy
yeah, best supporting.
performance,
Yeah,
right? that will never not be Iron Man for the rest of his life. People know Tobey Maguire hasn't played in the Spider-Man movie in over 20 years
And he been
outside.
a
I'm not
lot of
counting
stuff.
No Way Home.
And he been a lot of
He's
stuff.
been in I don't know how many things. That will always be Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield will always be Spider-Man. Christian
Yeah.
Bale, that is Batman to a lot of people, right? Like, so that's why, to Donovan's point, they dissuade you from doing
Directors,
superhero
actors.
movies so much because they're like, bro, once you do, like, respectfully, Tom Holland will forever be known as Spider Man for the rest of his life. That's not a bad thing,
For good or
right?
bad,
But it's
yeah.
like it's gonna be hard for you to get in roles like outside of that genre, that medium, because they're gonna be like, oh no, bro, because like people are only gonna they're gonna be like, oh, you're Spider Man, so they're
That's
not
why
gonna kind of want to watch
that's why
the
a lot of people
movie
was
or
happy
whatever.
for Tom that he did so good in the Odyssey.
Telemachus, and I was extremely happy, right? Because just like how RDJ showed you, hey, I do this for a check, but when it come down to it, I can really get my bag. Tom Holland said the same thing, right? And it's kind of funny because I don't think people typecast sci-fi movies like that. I don't think it's like when I say that,
Mm,
I'm thinking
I
like
think
Doom, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Like,
yeah,
I don't think those roles are looked down upon
they're not.
like superhero. Because look, even
They're not.
look at the Matrix and stuff like that, right? Like I was like, sci-fi is like a broad spectrum, right?
Yeah.
But it's like it's funny because I'm like, bro, kind of two sides of the same coin here. But like they're not looked down upon nowhere near as much as like
Yep.
superhero movies. But
Yep.
yeah,
So basically, just for the fan side, people are just the super fatigue is just you are
okay.
tired of seeing superhero movies. You know, you would rather go to the movie theater to see the Odyssey and stuff like that instead of seeing superhero movies. So do you think that's real? Because a lot of people saying it's real because like you said previously, because this new arc, whatever they call it, phase that's called phase, started off kind of mid. So that's why. And the
terrible.
sales, well, actually,
Okay.
sales wise, really more important to them. Sales wise, it was not had not been good. But do you think people, fans, is this day and age are tired of seeing superhero movies? We want to see something different.
Nah, I'm glad y'all explained it.
Of
I
course,
just think people just want to see better movies. Um, just like just like
the Spider Man
everyone's
movie.
gripe with DC and
Yep,
stuff like that, where their movies are not
they
the
was bad.
best.
Yep,
They
yep,
are not the best.
yep.
Um,
Fortunately,
it's not that we don't want to see them. We just want to see better quality movies. And there was a one point when all the Avengers movies was coming out back to back to back, and I was like, dang, bro, like, why can't I get a Hulk movie now or something? Can I get something
yeah,
else?
yeah.
But that's like the only thing. I kind of got tired of seeing all like the big
The
group
big
of just
all
all of
together.
them in the
Yeah,
same movie. I got tired of it a little bit, but the movies were still good. But I still want to see solo movies still. Hulk is definitely due for another movie right now.
before Hendo see what he got to say about that, Hulk. Sadly, I don't think he's not going to get a solo movie anytime soon. It's how
Yeah,
like
they not.
I don't know
I wish
who owned Hulk. I don't know if it's Sony also,
Universal.
but basically how like
Universal.
Sony own what's the name and they giving it the reason they're fine with that because they know Spider Man now he's a cash cow. They know it's gonna make that money. They're afraid of like to negotiate to sell it to what's the name to use for a certain amount of movies, certain amount of time because they don't know how much money Hulk will make. Even though I think he'll make a lot of money, but it's still rightfully
He
they
gonna make a
don't
lot of
believe
bread, bro.
they don't believe. So if they make a Hulk solo movie and that shit flop, Universe gonna be mad that they let
Look,
them use it for a little bit. So I don't think no time soon I ain't gonna lie, Hulk is getting a solo movie, unfortunately. So what you gotta think about superhero fatigue, man.
I was just gonna say, I agree with Joe's point and your point, right? At the bottom line, is make good movies. But Donovan, you brought up the point. It depends on who's starring in those movies as well, right? Like objectively speaking, Thunderbolts is one of the best movies of this of Phase 4, 5, and 6,
Yep, yep.
right? Is
It's
that
a
saying a lot? Probably not.
not really.
But I do think that was low key a good
It was a
movie,
good movie for
right?
sure.
Like Sentry was in there going crazy, moving crazy, right? But once again, it's like nobody really cares about Yelena for real. Agent 42, whatever he called, Bucky
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, freaking the
It's
girl
just
from Ant-Man.
it's just the way it
Like
is.
nobody really cares for those characters. So it's like
I don't think
same
they're
thing.
interesting.
Shang-Chi. elite
He
movie.
can
The
make it
dude who
interesting. Yeah.
directed Spider Man, same dude who did Shang-Chi. I thought Shang-Chi was a good movie, right? Obviously, the box office
And
disagreed.
it's a
You
reason
know what
they
I'm
don't got a
saying?
second one out
Mm.
yet.
It's a
Probably
reason
never
why,
gonna
because
happen.
they've
Yep.
seen how the first one flopped. Same reason why we'll never get another Eternals movie,
Oh yeah,
right?
of course.
Same
Yeah.
reason why we'll probably never get another Ant-Man movie, right? So it's like y'all are saying make good movies, which I agree with that point. But it is also like at what point can you only make good movies with certain people? Because
For
we've
the X Men.
seen like,
That's
and
I'm happy about
that's
the
exactly
X Men. I'm
why
happy about the
they're
X Men.
introducing the X-Men, right? Because
Ghost
I think they
Rider.
kind of realize, like, shoot, like I said, objectively, Shang-Chi was good, Thunderbolts was
Even
good.
Fantastic Four did it
Um,
do that good? I don't know if it did good. Yeah,
I don't
depending
think
on how
Fantastic
much
Four
they
did that good either.
the price.
Was Fantastic Four like a great elite movie? Probably not. But it's like,
And then
but
Superman on
those
the
aren't
also
your.
too. I think
Say
it
it again.
still and also I'm a Superman too. I think it did make its money back in some, but it was expecting way more. So yeah, a
Hmm.
lot of movies ain't doing
Like
good.
Marvel has lost money on like
Even DC, even
I
Superman.
think all their
Most of all the
movies
yeah, it's true.
except for the
Spider
Spider-Man
Man, of
movie.
course, yeah.
And to me,
Captain
that's
America,
not
yeah.
saying a lot because it's like Captain America didn't do good,
Then they had
Eternals didn't do good,
Miss Marvel
uh,
too. Did that come out this way?
Miss
That
Marvels
yeah, that
didn't do
did.
good.
Miss
Like
Point,
all these
yeah.
movies are not doing good in the box office. Like the only ones they truly made money off of is Spider-Man. Versus 15
Gotta
years
say,
ago,
Yeah.
every movie they drop, they making money. Thor, Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Iron Mans, like the Spider Mans,
Yes.
right? Even before Spider Man was crossing a Billy, he was still making 800 mil, 750 mil. So it's like you went from guaranteed probably 800, 900 mil box offices once or twice a year to now you only get that every 5 years.
yeah.
Because I
With
mean,
the
last Spider
events,
Man came out 5 years ago. So it's like I think it's more than just make good movies because they've done that
you got
and
certain
it didn't
characters. You're
matter.
right. You gotta have certain characters
You
in
see
there.
what I'm
That's why I'm
saying?
happy
So
about
it's
the X
like,
Men. And like you said, they're making them young. So they gotta bring back characters that were good. Like people. Nova is a fan favorite. Everybody want to see Nova eventually. But yeah, and also to the whole point again, why it's not making no money. You remember? I think they count that Hulk movie as a part of MCU, and
they do.
that movie did not make no. I think it lost money like a mug. So that's why that's for sure
Which
not
one?
gonna
The
make no money.
second one?
No, like
No,
you know, back in the
The
day
Edward Norton Hulk
when
when he fought
it's
Abomination.
it's a scene where he like
That's why I said the
jumps
second
out of
one.
the
That was the
helicopter.
second one.
Yeah, I guess yeah. So that one, I think that one lost. Then I do whatever. Just come on, that didn't do good. That didn't do good at all. So that's never why they ain't making no more movie because that one did ass. But
But I think even though, like, imagine if they made an Avengers movie,
yeah,
but you what Thunderbolts was is basically what DC did with the Justice League movie. It's like you made this Thunderbolts movie when we saw Yelena and Black Widow, but like that was it, right? Her and her dad. You only had them in one movie. You had the bad guy for I forgot her name from Ant-Man. She was in the
yeah.
movie, right? Winter Soldier, he like, yeah, he was in Captain America Winter Soldier, but like that movie wasn't about him. It's like y'all are making a movie based off characters people really aren't invested in or whatever, right? So it's like to your point, you said Nova's a fan favorite, right? They have to go back to like, and to your point, it's kind of tough, right? But that's why you got to make a good movie and make people want to come see this character, right? Like,
Hmm.
unfortunately, I just don't think Shang-Chi was good enough to move the needle that far. But it's like if they do want to introduce like a new character that we haven't necessarily seen yet, right? Like for instance, let's say if Daredevil had a movie or whatever, right? It would have to be a good movie for it to like break through and kind of get into the not upper echelon per se, but like those early Iron Man, Captain America, like Thor movies. I don't think they were the best,
I
but it's like
don't think
we
so.
allowed the you allowed the characters to grow
And they
so
wasn't
that you
looking forward to
can
making so
like
much
Yeah.
them,
money too. That's why
right?
they wasn't
You
looking
see what I'm
for.
saying? Because now the
They
budget
probably
is
made like
completely different.
yeah, they wasn't looking forward to make 100 million at least back in the day. It was probably just
Budgets
to take money
nowadays
off.
is 200, 300 mil versus back then. I bet you was probably 75, maybe 150. So it's like, it's kind of like we have to allow people to grow into their greatness But because of everybody wants to see something quick now, if it's a character you don't, oh, it's not Robert Downey Jr. Oh, it's not Chris Evans, it's not Chris Hemsworth. I don't want to go watch it. So I think fans are kind of a part of it too, honestly.
Yeah, but again, I actually give them Marvel a little more
It's
grace
valid.
because again, the Jonathan Major thing threw off that what's in it. I don't know if they announced all of these new movies before that they put out that movie. I don't know if they did or not, but I think the Jonathan Major things did derail them because they probably would have had a different slate of movies. I think they panicked and just started just throwing shit together. The Thunderbolts, that was the only sort of pseudo group that was in a couple things. There was in the Bucky and TV show, the Agent Dude, and Yaneli said all that. At least there was in other stuff besides Sentry. Sentry was like the only character that hasn't been
No,
increased, so that's why they threw that in. I think they doing better now. They got Tom. They got some little bit of bridging on. Like I said, X-Men, and of course started with Ghost Rider. Put on one of the Black Panther, starting off with it. So I
Ghost
think
Rider, yep.
they're doing well. I'm not blaming so much. So let's go ahead. Talk about Bleach real quick, and I got some good questions to go. But let's talk about Bleach. You say what ain't talk about it right now. So Bleach, what is it? Episode 4?
yeah.
Yes.
So how do you? I'm gonna start with the person that don't know nothing about it. Me and him had expectations going into this. How you feel about this Bleach episode? What it was the fight with Gerard mostly, right? That was the most episode. So how you felt about this Bleach new episode, man?
Kimpachi. Kimpachi. Yes, sir. Hey, that boy did not disappoint, man. Even though, the fight ain't end the way, we thought it was going to. But the fight itself was great. It's like all the way to the end of that was great, bro. The whole thing. That was gas, bro. And question, I don't know if y'all can answer. Was that Kenpachi's like Bankai? What was that?
Wait, so yeah,
That was his Bankai?
that
Okay,
was
I just meant
Bunker.
to make sure. I want to
That was
make
his
sure.
Bunker. That's
I
what it
want
was
to make sure.
OP. That was his
That was
Bunker.
gas.
So what you
That
like? Do
was
you like?
gas, bro.
Wait, they showed old boy Bunker right before I actually spoiled anything.
Which one?
The other dude right here though. They showed the other dude Bunker.
Oh, my dude, absolutely for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I didn't want to spoil it. So who Bunker you like better, Kenpachi or Toshiro? Joshua. That's the Ice dude.
I'm biased, though. I like Kenpachi, though.
Really, you like Kenpachi better? Kenpachi's more tough.
Yeah,
That
bro.
boy crazy. Boy
I'm biased,
crazy.
bro.
Go and finish your
That boy.
explanation, man. So niggas not talk about it, man. So
Um,
what you give the
I don't
episode number?
necessarily 8.7.
Okay, good, good.
8.7.
Oh wait, and then they also show Ichigo stuff, right? Oh, that was
Nah,
last. Oh yeah, sorry,
he
that was
wasn't in that
last.
episode. He
We
wasn't in
we
that
didn't see
episode.
nothing with the we didn't see anything with the Horn of Salvation this episode.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm mixing them both together. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mixing them both together. Yeah, wait, because he didn't do the combined Jessica Tensho and Zero this episode. That was last episode he did that.
That was that was what we was complaining about. We
Yeah.
told him when he
That
did
was
the
the episode
cross,
before
right?
last.
No, he did he combined the Vasta Lorde Zero with the Jessica Tensho. That wasn't this episode. Did he do that
Did you
last
watch the
episode?
preview in the next week?
Was it a preview? Bro,
Oh, what are
it
you
be
watching, bro?
Bro, that's what I be saying, bro. Like,
What are you
I don't know.
watching?
Hey, I don't know where he be getting his stuff from. Bro, he be having pre-orders for episodes next week. Like,
Bro,
that's
you
really
is
crazy.
tripping,
All
dog.
right, man.
That's really crazy.
Finish it. Finish
Bro, go
it.
to
Nuts, actually.
Hulu. Go to Hulu
That's
and
the
watch
second
the
time this happened.
episode.
8.7 is a good rating. Oh, what's up? Boba is in the mug. Uh, so how do you feel, Joseph? So is that you got any more notes about the movie? Yeah, throw me off.
All right, bro. What does man be on,
Nah,
bro?
I ain't got nothing
No,
else,
let's
man.
go.
I ain't got nothing else.
There you go. All
Nah, it
right,
was
Joseph.
good.
So how you feel about your goat, Toaster? I didn't know he was your goat. Your favorite kid. So how you feel about him? His new Bankai.
Hey, bro. He said, "Yeah, I got 100 y'all do." I said, "Hey, "Go, man, go!" Like, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably besides like I mean I don't want to spoil, right? But this is probably
The
the
hype is finished.
captain's Bankai. Say it again.
Nah, sorry. Go ahead. Nah, sorry.
This
Continue.
is probably the captain's Bankai I was looking forward to the most
Most?
because like I ain't gonna lie, that was probably my screensaver for a minute.
Who else you looking forward to?
That panel, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
The what's the name?
You're crazy.
Okay.
Yo,
How is it?
you're crazy if you don't know what I'm talking about. You're nuts.
Is it?
Hope
I
we see
mean,
more of it in the anime.
it's not spoiling because he didn't go Bankai mode yet. So you saying the main character?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, because
But
she said
like,
you was looking for. Yeah, isn't that Toshi was coming out of nowhere though? Because we weren't expecting that though. Ain't gonna lie.
I mean, shoot,
Ichigo,
I knew
we
it was
know,
coming.
but we know no. But I'm saying even for the manga, we was reading it. We know Ichigo had to do a Bankai because he didn't do his
Oh,
Bankai yet
facts,
in his new
facts,
form.
facts,
So we
facts,
knew it had
facts.
to be something different. But Toshiro,
Yeah,
that's a
we always
curveball. We didn't
thought
know
we
that was his
always thought
Bankai.
that
Yeah.
if he lost all his flowers, he cooked. And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't done the research to
Wait.
like
Okay.
go back.
Hey. Watch
Go ahead.
after. Okay. J. Dot is he on my same page. I'm not insane. So I think it's just after the credits. Because J Dot
See,
said,
bro, like
because at first J Dot said 8.7, then he said, nah, watch after the credits. Then he was like, hey, J Dot said, go and watch it. That was a J Dot. That was cold when I watched that. That was loud when he did that. But I think they go just
So
wait
that was
till.
after the credits. Okay, I'm
No,
bro,
not
y'all
watching
watching
after the
what
credits.
I've
previews the
been
next
what I've been
week.
doing, yeah, I think about your previews. I think J Dot they
Boy,
go
be
wait. They go to the episode. But it was peak. But I appreciate you, J Dot, being here. And of course, Boba man, I'm reading his stuff. Oh yeah, what that makes me. Yeah, Boba was just saying they should slow down with the pumping out movies with the X-Men with our previous topic because they did. It was like a lot. I think a few movies they probably put out. I think they put out like at least like 5 more movies like the
Ooh,
X-Men.
you talking about the old movies?
Yeah, I'm saying yeah. I was not saying like that
Oh
was like a
yeah,
lot of movies.
you had
That was a
X
lot of
Men
movies.
Oh
one,
yeah, it was.
two,
Origins
three, Last
Ransom.
Stand. Then you had Days of Future Past.
Had
Then
a
you
lot.
had the Phoenix Force one. It may be another one. You had another one too because it was one where they all got bodied by the Sentinels.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Jada said it's not a preview.
We
It's
didn't
a part of the
include
episode,
Logan.
though. I'm sorry. I'm jumping around. Let's finish X-Men. But yeah, they was gonna slow down and focus. He was like they should slow down and focus more on the characters because X-Men is a big cast and they do have
Yeah.
they have a
It's
lot of
similar to the
X-Men.
Avengers.
X-Men is good, but even more so, that's why I like the X-Men better. They are more so like they like problems, of course, the big band and stuff, but it's a lot like emotional and
Way
just
more.
different. Like of course, like a is it racism or is it what's the name? I don't know if it's that racism because it
You can, I think, you can say that.
or is it? I'm trying to think of the
It's
other
like they
thing.
judge them just because they're
Okay,
mutants, and
X
it's
Men,
like
yeah. So
because
the
they're
racism,
mutants.
so
Like
the
yeah,
racism is big. The relationship between all the characters is big. Cause they're more the Avengers are
Hmm.
human, but the X Men feel like really more even than that humans. They feel like they're like tropes. Is a lot of like humanizing things and stuff like that.
hmm
Because the best
hmm
villain antagonist is Magneto, and he different things with what's in it. And I also got a question. Well, I have a question I started about Magneto, but sorry. But J Dot did say about Bleach. He said it's not a preview. It's a part of the episode. J Dot's on my side. I'm not tripping. J Dot, they was calling me a crazy madman. I appreciate you being in there. He said go watch it. He said go watch that preview. That was lit when Ichigo he
bro
he
just told me to
combined it.
watch the preview.
It's
Come
not a
on,
preview. Jedi says it's not a preview. He combined the Zero, then he combined the Jessica Tisha. That was peak. Hey,
I
Dom,
gotta
listen, but
see
J
that.
Dot. J Dot
I
said
gotta
go watch it,
rewatch. I
man.
gotta go back and see.
this
Is it at
episode
the
Said go
end of
watch
the
it.
episode?
was
Is it at
for
the end?
He said Jedi said
Toshio
it's
and
after. He said it's
Kenpachi.
after the ending song.
Bro want me to watch something after the credits. Like what?
Bro, I'm thinking it's over. This ain't Marvel.
Like
What?
what? Like what?
I'm thinking it's
Bro want me to
over.
watch the post game credits, post
Hey
movie
man,
credits.
yo,
Come
Boba, I agree
Oh
with you,
man.
bro. I used to watch that TV show. I thought it was myself. That shit was low key gas, bro. That Coca-Cola TV show. That would be interesting to see when it would bring them in. But I think they would bring them in the TV show, Boba, rather than a movie, because I don't know if I think they'll be afraid to money wise. Well, at least they'll bring him in a movie, but it won't be a solo movie. I don't think they'll get a solo movie. So either they go get Cloak. I think Cloak Dagger's gonna get introduced with yeah. Could be Spider
Mm.
Man because I think he has some stuff with Spider like Cloak and Dagger mixed with a lot of people.
Cause they
So
based in New York, huh?
yeah. So like either they go introduce him in like somebody else's movie or they go get their own TV show. I think I'd rather maybe get their own TV show. Yeah, and then they cancel Blade. I still don't know why they. That's so crazy. But sorry, let's see what Bleach. Boba just Jada was the type, and I wanted to make sure to
Nah, you
get the
good.
message before we skip on the topic completely. But yeah, we're gonna continue about
Um,
Toshiro, man. So you did like Toshiro
nah,
over Kenpachi. Can you see
absolutely,
Joseph?
absolutely. What? Are you crazy?
Iceman,
Bro,
what did Jake say?
you
Iceman,
got
baby.
Byaku here, bro, chill, bro, undo your form, bro, undo
Bro,
your
you could.
form, bro. He said, I don't remember ever saying. that my Bankai ran out, my flower petals ran out. I said, talk to it, talk to it then. Talk to it then.
That
Let
boy
bro know.
froze
Let
that
bro
boy up.
know.
Too much ice on him. He froze that. He said, "Shoot."
Come on. He said, did you forget? If you shoot my sword, you're gonna do it in the spirit. Brother said, yeah, if it freezes, it doesn't matter, buddy. Your laws don't apply. I said, that's hey man.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's what I was waiting for. That's what I was waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Like that was I was extremely happy with the episode. Cause like my beef with the last episode was like it was just repetitive, right? It didn't feel like it was going nowhere in either fight. That did not feel like that this episode at all, right? So it's like
They
not
was
only did
getting
we
to it,
get
boy.
Kenpachi's Bankai, I love Kenpachi's Bankai
It
too,
was tough.
right? Now, granted, still think kind of Mickey Mouse, how
His
he
Bankai?
went about like getting it,
It's,
whatever, right? Like oh, like how basically it was like
I thought it
old
was pretty
girl like
cool
the
though. That
whole
shit was sweet.
time.
I thought that was pretty cool
Like
though.
I thought
it
it was
was
cool.
cool,
Cause I
but
didn't
I'm
see that
like,
coming.
how do we like not know? Like, how do you see what I'm saying? Like, that was my only beef. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm not media literate, right? But like, I remember when they popped it out in the manga, I was like,
I mean, I don't blame him too much
uh,
because Kenpachi
okay,
backstory is like we don't really know a lot about. He was younger, just on
very
demon
great
time. So
for sure,
I think
for
he don't fully
sure.
remember. So I think I let that slide. 'Cause I think he was just on demon time back then. It wasn't because you remember old boys. You Unohara saved him right or like brought him out of that. So
Unohana,
yeah.
yep, yep, yep,
So I don't really
yep.
blame him for that. Yeah. So
So it's
well,
like, and that's valid. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, so
that
that
was on
like my
demon time.
thing with
That was on demon time, bro.
And it was cool because he was going crazy. When bro got pushed back, bro, he bit his arm off. The entire arm, too. Like, you know how
Easily,
strong you have to be to do that?
easily,
Like, bro was
and
built
he
as a
was done.
That was
skyscraper.
crazy work.
He ripped it from the socket from his wrist.
Do you
Like,
think the
physically
ending? Do you
speaking,
think they're
that's
gonna try to
crazy.
make the ending of that fight better?
I hope.
Because
Because,
that's a
like, shoot,
point.
like,
That's one of
even
the points of contentions. That fight
if there's any time they want to do some original
and the
content,
it'll be the
if
end of
they
this
did
fight.
that BS for episode 3, no way they don't do that for the end of this fight. But you said this is gonna be 10 episodes?
Then he said 10. Yes, 10. I believe they said
Okay.
10. I believe so. And it's episode 4, I
I was
think.
like, shoot, we basically like about halfway up. But like I've been content with what I've seen. Like this to me the best episode of the season so far.
I'm waiting on my
I'm not
note to come
including the
back.
preview for next week. But I could probably get the episode like a 9.3, 9.4, because it's like these are two Bankais
You
that
feeling
we
Boba?
basically were waiting to see the whole like series. Like, well, we seen Toshiro's before, obviously, but like we've never seen this true
We
Bankai,
never knew about
whatever,
that
right?
at
So that
all.
was dope. Everybody was confused, thrown off by that. And same thing for Kenpachi, right? I thought that was dope. I
Yeah,
like
they did
that. That
that.
was cool. Yeah, so yeah. I enjoyed it.
What would you rate it right quickly then?
9.2, 9.3.
Okay, because we looking for more. And I'm the same thing. Great episode. And like Jedi said, he said that's part of the episode. So the Ichigo attack brought it up for me. So I'm gonna say like a 9. A 9 firmly. A 9
Oh,
firmly.
that's good.
So it's good. And
That's
yeah,
good.
I enjoyed the episode. And you all right, Boba. We don't care if you're late, man. You are here, man. I know you got a lot to say, so you're gonna spam it. You are here, man. You are here. That's all we care about. You just finished Shang-Chi, Spider-Verse, and the Blade movies. Okay, that boy, hey. Boba's in a marathon.
What he said he finished?
He said he recently
Hey, he
finished
be getting to it.
Shang-Chi, Spider-Verse, and the Blade movies recently. I'm so hyped. Hey man.
Hey,
It sounds like you better
shout
excitement.
out Wesley Snipes. That
Crazy they
man,
canceled it, man.
Blade 2, the one with Triple H, bro.
It's crazy they
What?
canceled it. Was that one Ryan Reynolds too, or
Bro.
is that or seen the first one? Is that Ryan
I
Reynolds in
don't.
this
I
one? Oh,
can't. I
okay.
don't get me lying. Don't get
Yeah.
all I
That's
Blake.
right.
You know how when you're a kid and they ask for a security question, and one of the questions they can ask you is, "What's your favorite
The
movie?"
movie Blade
Blade
2.
2 was my answer from
That's
when
on
I
peak,
was
bro.
like 8 years
Versatile for
old,
all.
7 years
Oh,
old to
snap.
probably like 15, 16. Oh my God, Blade was probably my favorite
That's crazy.
superhero
That's
for a
crazy.
minute, bro.
And Bubba
For a
said that was
minute.
his first time them all. Go ahead in the chat then, Bubba. List them for your favorite to least favorite if you can. I know it's what Shang-Chi's 2 Spider-Man's and Blade movies. Go and list them in the comments and let us know what is your best and greatest. So let's go and move some questions though. You know, I gotta get some clips for the TikTok. Uh Oh, let's go in. Oh, sorry. Let's do the gauntlet right quick. I forgot the weekly gauntlet. You know where I pick an anime character. I put them against 2 anime characters and 1 character from comic books / comic movies. So
Okay.
so this one last minute I couldn't think of it because all these be inspiration, so it's not gonna be as good as the first one. But I got Kid Gara, so he might get slammed in most of
Okay.
these, but it's Kid Gara. I remember he was on Demon Time. I like Kid Gara being versus battle. So the first one
Okay.
we got is Kid Gara from Naruto versus Pito from Hunter x Hunter. At first I was gonna say Adult Gun, but I think Adult Gun is too strong, so I put Pito.
Too strong. Too strong.
Pizza cooks him
You think so?
too fast.
You think Pito too fast? But
I think
Kid
so.
Guard, you don't think Kid Guard can react? You do you think
I
Pito
think
faster than
Pizza is
is faster
faster than Kid Lee.
than Rock
Yes.
Lee? You think so?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
that's how I put out. So
Yes.
you,
That's the bar, right? That's
yeah,
that's all it boils down to.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
if
the
you're
bar. Yeah.
if you're faster than Kid Lee, then Gar's good, buddy. So it's like, yeah.
you don't think his defenses can? You don't think what if he transformed to, or at least a half transformation of
Shukaku.
Chukako? You don't think that's gonna get us in trouble?
Dang,
I mean,
that
it
changes it
it
a little
may,
bit though.
but like, cause granted, I don't want to like speak out of term. I can't entirely remember what his, her, them,
They
their
just say they. I think it's
nin
they.
ability is. I know
Just
she
that
has like the
puppet.
puppet thing though,
I think it just made her
but
faster
can't
than
she
Yeah.
Puppet. To
like,
be honest, I don't
but
remember
like,
exactly what
oh,
made
it
her.
did because it basically like, yes, yeah, he's still cooked, I
I
think
don't
then.
know. I
Yeah,
think
for
it's.
sure.
I think it'd be. Yeah, I think he is. She is could be faster than Rock Lee, and even if she read it to Rock Lee, that still was messed up his defense, and he couldn't keep up. But I think I'm gonna do the keep him on fire. I think he got better at that time, and I think yes, she should win. But I think if he just get like a hold of her, if he can like slow her down with the sand, that's the whole thing. If he just slow her down, get a hold of her, I think he can kill her if he crush her with like if he do sand prison or something. I think that's killing her.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's
my
killing
my
her.
Yeah.
So
biggest
it's just like
rebuttal
if he
to
can
that,
tag her and slow her for a little bit, but she is so fast that she probably just speed
and
is
I
a
think she has
one
higher
shot.
battle IQ too. Like I think like she like he's
Pizza
kid
was
guard,
cold now. She was
right? Like
cold.
it's kid guard.
Hey, kid
Even
guard on
like
demon
if
though,
it's adult, but like bro, like think about it. That when he fought against Lee, that was the first time he ever got touched before.
because he be
That
You know what I'm
biting everybody.
saying? So it's like, and then you already know Gara is kind of like he's not mentally stable at this point either. We remember that when they went to tuning exams and it was Sasuke versus Gara. Sasuke put out
So
that
he got the
Chidori.
blood.
Like, my blood. It's my like, bro. Like he is literally mentally unstable, bro. Like if he gets like they get like 1 to 2 like good attacks on him, and he's like mentally out of it, cooked. Like, bro, it's
Okay,
raps.
my question. Let me just change tweak it in. How about adult guard? Would that be overkill? I think adult
Unfortunately,
guard body
adult
hurt.
Gar is worse than kid Gar. I don't think I've ever seen adult Gar take a
You think
W.
so? I think adult guard is strong. I think it's just the
I
people
don't
he's
know.
been fighting. I think it's the people he's been
Um,
fighting. Adult guard entered the series
I
like
don't know.
so like the war.
Adult,
Like Kaze Kage Gar.
I think adult guard washing
yeah.
Pito. Like he
Adult Gara
washing Pito.
gas.
His
Adult Gara
defenses is
cold
way
for sure.
stronger. He have like bro
Battle
his
IQ,
his
everything's up at this point.
adult guard ability to slow man and trap people is way better. I think he can fly too. You
You
remember?
said this is
He can
in the
fly.
series Naruto, basically.
Yeah, so like war. I think that's like
That's
strongest
it.
he's seen like
Like War
war.
or Gar.
He can fly. I think adult guard body and pizza. I don't think pizza would
I'm
know
not
what to
mad
do
at
with him.
that.
We
I'm
bodying
not
him,
mad
bro.
at that.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't think
because if the only thing she could basically do, like it's basically just like the speed thing was her advantage, like when he was a kid, right? And then if she used her ability, that makes her faster, stronger, right? And as an adult, if y'all is basically if you're hinging on the fact that she isn't fast enough for him to not be able to like
I don't
react,
think she's right to.
whatever, right? And if that's the case, then I'm here, I'm with it. Because all like to your point, I mean, now granted, I think she can heal slightly, somewhat with like her ability and stuff. But like if he crushes a freaking limb,
And he gonna keep it
uh,
suffocated. Yeah, she's
you
cooked
know what
there.
I'm saying? Kind of grits, chat. You know, because if I mean, I was doing too much on Gar,
Send
but
me
like the
some
L's he did take or whatever, right? Like when he fought
like
Datara, I ain't gonna lie,
Madara
having a bombs in the sand and stuff. Come on, bro.
and
Like
he was
who's doing that?
and he was protecting the village. That's why he was trying to protect the
You know what I'm
village.
saying? Like he wasn't even able to fully get
That's
the
the worst
1v1
person to
for
fight
real,
against
and
a village.
then
He's trying to protect someone. Somebody got bums. Yeah, that's the worst
he
person.
going for sure. Just
That's
like
the
you know
first.
what I'm saying.
That's the
Then
worst
like to your
person to
point, then
fight.
he's the
Yeah.
next person he fought was Madara. Like That's like the freaking second strongest person ever pre
Yeah,
Atsukification and stuff
exactly.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so
Yeah.
yeah, let me not
With
slob Gar
Hashirama
out too much.
cells. Yeah. So
I'll give a adult guard a dub
how
or
about
teenage guard a
how
dub.
about you, Joseph? So well, let's just keep with Kid Guard. Kid Guard for Pito. You think Pito demolishing him, or you think Kid Guard can sneaky get
Ito
it
for
done?
sure.
Pito for sure.
Ito.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was just trying to see because even though we know Pito cold, Pito ain't really take no dub besides Kite.
Kite and
She got
Kite's
the
kind of
dirty.
buns.
She got the dirty. Really, Kite. It's just I think he could have been better than he was. I guess it goes to show how cold Pito is. 'Cause Kite was cold and his
Right.
ability
Plot
is cold,
device.
but I think it's
He
Pito is
was
just too.
cold in his group. Like
I
in his group,
I
he
think
was
it's
like the
Pito just
coldest
too
one.
cold. Yeah, but all right, let's go to the next. Get through this quickly. Kid Gara. I maybe when it was kind of I didn't. Cause I'm trying to think of stuff that we all watch so we get what's the name. But I did Kid Gara versus Edward. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. We got it taking the W. Cause Ed is not as fast, but so now if we doing the last fight was off of Pito physical abilities, this one is off of both people respective abilities. So Ed ability, he can get real crafty. And so the thing you comparing it with, the most OP people he really fought was Guy at the end. Oh, is that thing? Was that thing? No, not Guy. What do they call him at the end? Father. That's what. Yeah, Father, not Guy.
Clear.
Father. That was the little person with the most busted ability. Because Ed didn't fight the one with the shadows. That was Al that fought that one, right? Yeah. So that's
Mm-hmm.
so that's two people that's like got the most broken abilities. The shadows one, but Ed didn't fight him. And besides that, um, is yeah. So my thing is saying it's predictable. Like it depends on the location they fight. Like I don't because
I
can he
would
touch
say
anything?
location's a lot to
Can
do
he
with
touch
it.
anything if
Because can
Gara is
he?
controlling anything? Can he transform Gara Saiyan? I don't know if he
And
can because of
that, and
chakra.
that's exactly what I was going
Yeah.
to ask. Would you consider
Can he transmute
saying
that?
something that he can use to be like as a form of alchemy, right? Because if that's the case, Gar
Ed
has
gonna
no
win.
shot. Like
Yeah.
no chance. Because our Ed 1000 has better battle IQ than Gar. Even when he was a youngin, I'm not even talking about in the series fighting father Ed. This is youngster Ed. Like they literally caught like he was basically like one of the best alchemists like in the world. Like what,
Best
13? Now,
alchemist.
granted, he lost his
Yeah.
arm and his leg, right? But it's like he was able to transmute anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But he got
even if I
I
don't
think. Do you
think,
think got enough time? I think. Do you think got enough time to keep on doing that? You don't think Gara won't be able to take advantage
Yeah,
of him?
absolutely. He got time. I
Because
mean,
Gara not a
Gara didn't
Gara
wasn't
still
specializing in attacking though.
right
It
and
was
Gara
really mainly
it doesn't,
defense when he was younger.
and Gara,
and they're both ranged fighters.
but can Ed get through that defense? Gara is
I
I
just
feel
think you
like
have to
I
come
feel like Ed got
underneath.
to get close. I think Ed will have to get close because I don't think he's biting Gara from far away. Like
But
what's he gonna do to bite him far
nah,
away?
nah, because like, bro, if he's able to transmute the ground that he's under on, like what?
Throughout the series,
Like
Ed
you
been
saying he doesn't
fighting
have to
close
get
comeback
close?
though. Ed, I think all series he was a close comeback fighter. I think throughout series he was a close comeback. I think he was always close comeback. That's the reason what lethal in. I think he can.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yes, he can transmute stuff to hit him and stuff like that. But I don't think that's getting through the sand. I don't think so. I don't think that's getting through the sand.
but I ain't gonna lie.
That's
If
that, bro.
bro
The
makes a
sand is real
pillar,
strong, bro.
it is for sure. Don't get me wrong. If bro makes a pillar, I ain't gonna say shoot him up in the air, right? But like if he makes a pillar and it just continue to climb and climb and climb and climb, if Gar falls off that, bro, he's cooked. Stop
But
it.
he could cushion himself with sand. He could cushion himself with the sand,
I
bro.
think I
He
don't
could
think that
cushion himself
sand
with the
stays up
sand.
from a height that from a drop that far down or
If
whatever,
if
right?
if he got enough
I
time,
feel
I
you,
think it is. If
but
he got
like
enough time, I think it is. The reason Rocket Lee was able to do the everything because that was that fast, but Ed is not that
right,
fast.
right.
I don't know. I think I may get it. I think Gar just his ability is just annoying. Like
His
every
ability is
area
annoying.
of a control, but I don't know. What you think, Joseph? I think I may be leaning more to Kid Gar. I don't know. I think his area his AOE shit is. What if we just try to do a sand prism or coffin to him? What is Egg gonna do to escape that? If he just try to swallow him up in sand and just
But his
bro, we
attack's not
seen.
fast
But
though.
at that
He
point, now
not
he's not
like
defending himself
fast.
anymore either.
But you don't think he could
That's
defend
the
and attack?
point.
I thought a lot of his sand was like activate off rip. right? Well, I thought it was like instantaneous, not instant, but like I thought it was automatic. Like at least like at least like saying
No,
closer to him. Can you remember that scene? You remember that
nah,
scene where
young Gara couldn't
you
do that. Young
no,
Gara
no,
couldn't
no.
do
You,
that.
you remember that scene?
Young
Kid
guard,
Gar
that
was
was his
standing.
biggest thing. It was self-autonomous
Kid
defense.
Gar was standing there against Rock Lee for the weights, and Rock Lee was kept trying to dash, and Gar was just standing like this. It was block, 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 block. It was blocking it.
No, what I'm saying is attacking while simultaneously defending itself.
Yeah, I don't think
Kid
he can do
Gara
both
could
at the
not do
same
that.
Okay.
time,
You
bro.
That's
don't.
what I was
Okay,
saying.
you don't think that they could do both?
No, I don't think he can do
No,
both. I agree with Joe. I
No.
don't think he can do both
I don't
either.
think Ed is just. I don't think Ed. I don't. I think Ed is not fast enough for him. Even though his Billy's broken, I think Gar was just like Gar like grabbing you with your leg and crushing it. Like that was like he could do that fast. I don't know. Like he could do that really fast. Put his hand from his leg and just boom. Like I'm saying, like basically, if like one of them is like weakened before the other, I think Gar can still hang with like a limb messed up or something jacked up. I think if Ed got something broken or jacked up, I think he's more like he's in a worse position.
I completely disagree. Once again, Kid Gar is mentally unstable. If he gets hurt, he's to me that's dang near already a GG at
I'm
that
talking
point.
about, and I'm talking about Kim and Kumar guard too. But he wasn't tripping like that. I ain't talking about just the Rock Lee and Sasuke. If you remember when Kid Guard fight Kim and Mara like the Bone dude, he was
Hmm.
still able
yeah.
to be his right mind. So I'm talking about that
Okay,
guard. That guard. Now, if you I give
okay.
it to you if you talking about the Rock Lee and Sasuke, yeah. But that was
I
after.
thought you were talking about tuning exam.
Nah,
Okay,
that was after because Kid Guard technically still when he fought Kim and Mara, because they were still kids.
yeah.
I'm talking about that good. That guard, and when he made he made like the whole ground like sand, like the whole bro. That was like a wide area that he made sand, bro. Because the only reason Kimura was able to combat that because he made like the whole ground also bone, I think, right? He made the whole like a big area bone. I think Ed can't like stop the Ed cannot I think given time he can make some of that magnitude, but Gar can do that pretty fast, man. I think Gar can just I think Gar is gonna swallow him with so much like attacks. It's gonna be too much. Like all that saying, it's gonna be too much for him, bro.
Not moving me, bro.
Mm,
I got Ed.
bro.
I ain't gonna
And I
lie.
also think Ed, AP is
But
just
I
not out of
get
this
why you got
world.
guard though. I
Ed,
can understand why you got guard though.
Ed,
But like,
AP not out of this world. Like like what is Ed most lethal thing? I don't think his AP is that lethal, bro.
I can
It's
see
the
that.
fact that I mean if
I
he
just think
has
Ed
the
is
world
smarter.
at his disposal, he can utilize multiple things to, you know what I'm saying, do his shit.
I think
We get some water around, but he's cooked.
I think Kid Guard, and then he also
Literally
got
cooked.
the layer of the extra layer of protection too, bro. Like his shell. I think guard the
Yeah.
defense. I think guard the defenses is too strong for Ed that nothing they could defeat fast enough and guard AOE. Even though guard technically his AOE was just it's just a nuisance, bro. Everybody that was able to keep a regard, if they wasn't physically like so much faster and stronger than him, it was like their abilities was able to match his AOE. Like Kimimaro, he had all that bonus stuff. Rock Lee at first it didn't work, but he got so much faster than him. Sasuke was able to lightning blade that makes him fast too. It was so fast that he did that quickly, and he was fast like Rock Lee when he was fighting at the beginning. I don't think Ed is not that fast, and his attacks ain't that lethal. I think guard defenses. That's what it's almost OP for. Oh, his defense so OP. He's so OP. I think guard defense. I think he'll be able to hold on, man. Because Ed is a
I got to go
regular
Ed,
human.
bro.
Ed regular human. He's crushing. If he captures his ankle, break his ankle, Ed is cooked for the rest of the fight. Am I lying?
I got Ed, bro.
And look, you gotta remember, they're both going in with no knowledge,
Right.
bro.
You're
He's
right,
gonna
yeah.
crush his foot so fast, bro. He's gonna be cooked. Okay, I said I can't convince you, but okay. And Joseph,
Ed, bro.
am I at least swearing you a little bit, bro? Saying guard can instantly like with no remember Ed is coming with no knowledge. I think guard abilities is kind of more insane than if like guard caught off guard. Like if guard get caught off guard, he has so much defense to pretend that okay, realize. But if Ed caught off guard, that's my party. Ed caught off guard and he crushes his ankle, he's cooked for the fight because he's way slower. And him being way slower means guard can tag him over sand. I think he's gonna be cooked, bro.
But him being slow didn't him being slow or fast does not impact his fighting style.
I think it does, bro. Has he? I don't
I
think in
don't
that
think
fight he's
so.
been able versus Father. If his ankle was jacked up, he'd have been cooked because Father was spamming. I think he would have. I think he would have been cooked if he was slowed in any way against Father. I don't. I just think Gar. I just think Gar just incapacitated him. But like Gar is human, but he's more like a little bit superhuman, especially with his um like with his shell, bro. Like was Gar able to do Samson on me when he was a kid, or was that just older Gar? I
I
don't know.
don't think so.
Okay, but at least
Mm-mm.
sand prison. He was able to sand confident, whatever, bro. He just, bro.
Yeah.
And it's
He was
cooking,
sure
bro.
had comfort.
If we get a trap where he's crushed, and can't do nothing if he's getting crushed by Sand. I don't know. I can't wait to see what say about that. That was good. But we can move on so we can hurry up and get through this. The last one is Kid Gar versus Captain America.
Captain America is fried
What?
turkey.
Bro, that's
You,
crazy.
you said Captain America getting cooked?
Yes.
Yeah. What he gonna do?
The only thing he has is a shield.
Hey
What
man,
he
that
gonna
Like,
shit.
do?
Hey man, that shield is strong as shit though. That vibranium.
Come on, D.
If he throw that shit, bro, that shit be going through
so
walls.
that's breaking through the shield. I mean,
Nah,
through his
I don't
sand
think it. No,
guard.
no, not
I
in
was
one.
about to
As
say.
soon as he
I
throws the
was
shield,
about to
he's
say
not
you
getting it
crazy.
back. He's cooked.
Hey, bro, it can do,
How is Captain America hitting him, bro? Like what,
bro.
bro? Just that's like I ain't gonna lie. That's a
Captain's a
terrible
genius, bro.
matchup for Captain America.
Captain's a
He's a
genius,
what?
bro. He's a battle IQ, like
Okay,
battle IQ genius.
okay.
Uh,
His battle
He
IQ
has
is
great
good.
battle. You know, when you say genius, I thought you was talking
Battle
about the
IQ, you can be
other.
a
What's it
genius
called?
and be in battle IQ.
I ain't gonna lie. Captain America's cooked,
nah,
bro.
brother.
I'm sorry.
Cap battle IQ. He can
He's
block.
cooked.
He can run up and block with his shield.
He's
Oh, bah,
cooked.
bah, 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 bah. And he's
And then the
you
sand is
remember,
coming up from under him, and he's
you
cooked.
remember, he's a. So why couldn't I apply to Ed then? I'm confused.
Because A can actually transmute anything he touches, like literally.
Facts. He
But
can. He
Like,
actually
but
has
you
powers.
basically just like you're basically like, what if Gar fought Ed except
I don't.
Ed
I don't.
couldn't
I don't.
transmute anything?
I don't know. I don't know if he can transmute that with his chakra though. I don't know if he can do that. That's the thing of the other fight. I don't know
And that's cool, right?
because chakras like
But it's like
yours and stuff. Like how many times in the show
Captain
we seen
America
people?
is. But go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
would say how many times in the show we seen people able like to influence other people like chakra like that, like with abilities like that. I don't
Don't
think
get
he
me
can
lying. I
necessarily.
ain't seen FMAB
I
in
think it's
years, so I don't even want to lie to you.
chakra.
But what I will know is at least Ed had some sort of capacity to fight from a distance or at a long range, right? Once again, he throws the shield, is not coming back.
And but damn to give him
Yeah,
Cap.
it's over.
Cap is way faster and stronger than Ed. Cap was they was blowing past cars.
So you think Cap
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
is
Ed gonna beat Captain America. Ed beating Captain America
nah,
too.
I'm not giving you that.
Yes, he is. D, you crazy? D, you tripping, fool?
you're
You
nuts?
you're
All right, we can
tripping,
put this for
bro.
the chat. I make sure
You're tripping, bro.
Captain America
You
versus
tripping, bro.
Ed from Fullmetal Brother. I'm saying Cap.
Ed is getting that dub, folks.
Ed, bro, come
Ed is
Ed
on.
is
What
getting
are
the
getting
you
bullied.
dub,
talking
bro.
about?
Ed is getting bullied. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
You are tripping, bro.
You are
Captain's
tripping, bro.
Captain's too fast and too strong for that kid, man.
You're
He is an
crazy.
alchemist, bro.
Okay, so
You're
so
crazy.
do you think dude with Patch can beat Ed? Got his name. General
Oh,
Fuhrer.
Wrath?
Fuhrer, whatever his name. General Fuhrer. I think he's beating Ed probably.
Hmm. I mean, did Ed
You
not
think
beat Father?
Fuhrer's beating Ed?
Fuhrer was a demon, bro. Who beat Fuhrer?
Did Ed not beat Father?
Yeah. But to be honest, I
Yeah,
don't
so he
remember.
can beat Wrath.
To be honest,
That's Wrath. He can
I
beat
So,
don't
Wrath.
I don't remember what father all did. I'm not going. What's his abilities? What did he even do? I don't remember. Did he
bro,
just
he can do
spam?
He had
everything.
everything.
Like he
He
can
was
do everything.
everything.
But
He
father
was
was a
everything.
dumbass though. I think in battle, like I don't think he was just spamming shit. Like I think father was dumb.
Don't get me lying. Don't get me lying.
can also Ed beat him, but then Ed beat him by like outsmarting him kind of. I don't remember. So but I thought he at least like did something smart to outsmart him. Because that's L thing. Ed did outsmart most
That
people.
his battle IQ is
But I
crazy.
think Captain America battle IQ better, and Captain America is way faster and
Nope.
stronger than him. Captain America can hold down a he can hold a helicopter from leaving. Ah, and
I
then
seen The Rock do that too, bro.
and then he's way faster than Ed, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he made the speed with Ed. He too fast for Ed, bro.
Nah,
Bro, he's too
Nah,
fast
bro.
for Ed,
I
bro.
can't give it to you, brother. I can't give it to
That's
you.
fine. I'll see what TikTok say,
This
man.
may be where the disconnect is. It just seems like you're not very high on Ed, right?
No,
I
Ed is,
didn't think I was
but
that
the
high
verse
on
not
him,
that
but
cold.
like, but considering like,
Well, you tripping.
yeah, I
There,
just I just think that's really what it
I,
boils down. At least
I'm
with
not that.
Gara, I could see like the argument. I just disagree with it, right? I don't see that for Cal.
I'm not that
Not
high
at all.
on them considering anime. But let's see what other people say. Let me see who's arguing. Let me see what Bobo or J Dot said. Boba said Adult Gar is a Amaterasu survivor. That's some big props, man. Cap is getting put in a blender versus who, Jedi? Versus
Like
who? Versus
what,
wait,
bro?
wait,
Versus
wait.
Red.
Versus who though,
Bro,
J
the
Dot?
Exactly.
opposites. That's who.
Versus who? No, 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 whoa, no, no,
Exactly.
no, 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 no. J Dot, let us know. Is he beating him? Is he
Both.
the wait? Let me.
Both.
Do you mean Captain America versus Guard? And I'm fine with that. Or you mean Captain America versus Ed? Are you
Bro,
if you are still here, Jada, let us know if you mean Captain America versus Edward. He said, bro, last Guard can use
But he was
explosive
talking
command
about
release.
Ed, bro. He had to
Nah,
be
we'll
talking
see what
about
he say.
Ed.
He didn't reply. I'm dying. You tripping out.
bro, like, what?
Versus
Bro, we put
Guard and
all
Ed.
these
Come
hyping
on,
up
J Dot.
guard.
You must be on my
What?
side,
You're
man.
crazy. If you
J
think
Dot,
Ed is not
you must
putting
be
him
on
in
my
a
side,
blender
J
in a
Dot.
box, he's
You must be on my
Bro, it's
side,
cooked.
J
over
Dot.
with.
We
It's
supposed to
over
be
with.
Like
Jedi.
what?
Jedi. It's supposed to be me and you versus them, man. Come
Cap
on,
not even
man.
gonna be able to get closer,
Don't
bro.
don't let me
It's
get
over.
jumped, bro.
That was not even close, man.
Bro, talking about some, he can speed. Like what?
Ed kept going.
Ed,
I mean, kept
he gonna be running towards him. Oh, I'm gonna just move this ground up to where he can't touch me. Like what?
one little hook. Ed is dying though.
Dying? Stop it.
Ed is a regular
Stop
human. Ed is a teen.
Stop.
Ed is a 16-year-old. Oh,
He's
hold on,
not dying.
wait. I think it's fine. I can give you Ed is gonna be Cap because he may have too many. But you think if Cap lands one clean
He's
blow,
not
Ed isn't
dying off
dying?
one
Yes,
punch, bro. He's not dying off one
if Cap
punch.
is getting one clean blow, you tell me Ed is not dying from that? Ed is
No,
dying.
No,
bro.
he's not.
No,
What are you
bro.
saying?
No, bro. No,
What are
bro.
you
Bro,
talking
J
about?
Dot,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie,
You
Jonathan.
have to agree with that, J Dot.
The only
You
thing
gotta agree
I'll
with
give
that, J
you
Dot. You
It's
gotta
over
agree
is
with
if
with.
J
you
Dot. You
say
gotta
if
agree with
Cap
that, J
gets
Dot.
one clean and the Baki narrator starts coming on and he's gonna say, "Oh, when Ed's head got pushed, his brain rattled such and such many times per second," and that's the only thing I'm giving you. If that's what you mean,
Bro,
he's not dying off
Ed is
one
like a
punch,
teenager.
bro.
Ed is a
What is
teenager,
Captain
bro.
America? A one
Ed,
punch man?
Ed
Shit.
haven't even hit puberty, bro. Captain America is a super
Come
Negro. He's a super
Bro
soldier,
has been
bro.
fighting the strongest people since he was like 12 years old, 13 years old. You don't think he built up no durability over that time? Stop it, tough.
Gotta
Let's move
stop.
on.
Gotta
Let's
be
move on.
stopped.
I'll move on.
He
I'll
gotta be
move on.
stopped, bro.
I'm
Disrespect is
gonna I'm
crazy.
gonna agree to disagree. Now let's move on to the top.
Ain't no way.
I
Ain't
will
no
no. I
Oh,
way.
will no.
bro.
I will give y'all Cap. Ed beating Cap, but I feel like it'll be closer than you giving. I think y'all underrated Cap, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all do more Cap wrong. That's what I'm saying. But besides, let me try to see what the question I was gonna do. Oh my god, let me find my question. On the thing. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm
was
gonna do
funny.
these last two and we get in on basically like kind of two kind of fun questions. I think that would be funny. I think I told you about this a while ago. We never got to it. So, which anime character would you let your daughter date? And I'm gonna start off with like some that I thought of that's easy. Kuroko, of
I
course,
got
because
some.
he's
I
just
got some
like
immediately. I got
yeah,
some
yeah,
immediately.
He
Kuroko
knocked him from
cool.
Haikyuu.
Well, I mean, yeah, and that's what I said. I say he not some Haikyuu or Kuroko, but then I would say besides sports, but let's actually think of like the shonen ones because sports ones easy because they just like normal people. They cool. Sports ones easy, but if you think of shonen one, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, all that One Piece, Full Metal
Yuta
Alphabet.
Akatsu. That boy's a
I don't,
certified lover boy.
I don't know if I used to date my daughter.
On some real. This might blow y'all.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
yeah. That's kind of
Pause.
crazy.
Go ahead.
Killua. And I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna
You
say
right? No,
why
you right.
Killua.
That's a good choice. You right.
Bro, Killua for his family,
Ride or die.
bodying any and
Ride or
everybody. It
die.
don't matter.
Ride or
You
die.
seen how nice and sweet he
To
was to
his
his
sister.
sister,
Yep.
bro. Like he gonna protect my daughter to,
Good one,
bro. She
Joe.
gonna be straight. She
Karen.
I
gonna be
think you can
straight.
lucky say that for Gone, too.
Hell no, I'm not letting go on there, my daughter. He's mentally insane.
He
You
said,
know
And
why?
"God,
Killer isn't a trained
Hindo.
assassin killer.
You know why, Hindo? You know why, Hindo? What if they break up? This man was crashing over a kite. Somebody he didn't even know for maybe a week was about to over sacrifice his life
I
over a
mean,
kite.
he got
Listen.
killed.
that's valid.
But
That's
I'm
valid.
saying, but that's still saying, but he barely knew
Heartbroken.
him.
He was heartbroken
He
though. He
ba-
was heartbroken.
so I'm scared. What is gonna do if my daughter breaks his heart? What is he gonna
That's
do?
valid.
He's insane. No, I can't trust. Killer isn't insane. He was because you remember that's nature versus nurture. Killer was raised to be an assassin, so he do what he got to do. But we never seen Killer do just like terrible things whenever he left his family. So like, to good people. To good people.
Oh,
He never done that to good people. He only bodied criminals. That dude, but that dude that he took hard off, I think they was all like on death row. I think that's what they was sent to Green
They
Island.
were.
So
Yeah.
Killer and like Joe said, that's great. I didn't think of that, Joe. So he ride or die. He was in the earth for his
He is, bro.
homeboy. He's caring with his sister. He's real caring. So what other shonen people you can think of?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
But
I think Naruto be smooth.
I don't know, man. Naruto kind of it's hard to see him. I don't know. Maybe.
You say he a simp?
Actually, no. Actually, no. Retracting. He's not a simp. I wouldn't let that because he's not emotionally intelligent. Nope. I'm not letting Naruto date my daughter. Nope. He's not
He's
emotionally
extremely
intelligent.
emotionally intelligent.
It
What do you
took him
mean?
not in romance wise. It took him all them years to figure out that it took him. They had to make a whole movie, Hendo, for Naruto to realize that he needed to mess with him. No,
Bro,
I'm
like
not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not
Hinata
going for that.
wasn't
I'm not letting you
like
slide.
the only thing Hinata did in those 16, 17 years. Now she was willing to die about him
Everybody
for
else
pain.
knew that. I feel like
That
He
was
was ready to
dope.
die
I ain't
about
gonna
him.
lie. That
He
was
was ready
pretty
to die
fire.
about him.
That was pretty fire. But like outside of that, like literally though, like she did nothing else, respectfully. Like, so you're saying he's like, no,
Hendo.
I can't give you that,
Everybody
buddy.
else in the
Can't
village
give you
knew.
that, buddy.
Everybody else in the village knew that, bro. Everybody else in the village knew that.
I
Up to a
don't think
point,
everybody else in the village knew.
bro. Joseph, do you think most of the people in the village knew that he not to like the bro? I think they all knew for the most part, bro.
Yes,
Naruto was
yes.
tripping, bro.
Especially, I'm gonna
See, look,
say,
now you
all
tripping.
right.
Now you tripping,
Not in
bro.
the first
Now you
Naruto,
I
tripping.
may give you
but
the girls.
when we got into
When they got
when we
older,
got into
when they got
Shippuden,
Shippuden, yeah, bro. Come on now.
for sure,
Come
everybody
on now.
knew.
Oh, and then Jada also got a great point. He said he not good with kids. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, see, I'm not letting
Not good with
that.
kids.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He
See,
got a whole country to run, bro. Like,
Ah,
I
dang.
don't care.
Bro can't
nah.
run the
Pull
country,
Kevin up.
bro.
Hey,
Dang.
look, Jada, I think he's funny
Dang,
too.
bro.
Jada said his first thing was Rudius. I'm not letting him date Rudius. Let me see.
Bro gonna be trying to pounce on her when she like 9 years old. That's kind of
Okay,
crazy.
okay. Bubba said Knuckles. Dario from Naruto. He said peak leadership. I don't remember Dario personality wise, right? But he seemed like a cool dude.
He
Though.
was very chill,
Just saying.
very chill, very
He said.
cool, calm,
He said
collected.
Ogun from Fire Force. Okay, but can we think of anybody else? Joseph, that was a very good. I feel like so far Killer was the win.
All right,
Was the
who
best
said
one.
this?
What?
I think
Who
Who
said
said
Killua had the
Ogun
best.
or he said Dario? Which one?
No. Who's the person saying these names?
Oh, well, first Jada said Rudius, and then Boba said Dario. Then he said
I
Ogun.
just thought it was funny. Boba said, "We going straight brothers." You know what I'm saying? We going
That's
straight skin folk. You
Good
know what
job,
I'm
Boba.
saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Like
He
I
said
thought
Knuckles
that was
too.
funny, man.
He said Knuckles.
You said
So
Knuckles
yeah,
too
yeah,
from Sonic.
yeah. I think he's talking.
I bet you
Wait,
next he gonna say Piccolo.
but hey,
Piccolo,
okay,
look
but can
wood.
we think of?
Come
I
on,
got
Ray.
another one.
Yeah, go on, Joseph. Keep it cooking.
Abimaru.
Huh?
Abimaru. The Hollow from
If we
Hell's
talk about like
Paradise.
if it's not the beginning of Garmaro, then yeah, I give you later Garmaro. Yeah, that's fine. Later Garmaro, do
But
anything about
nah,
this girl.
they showed flashbacks to how he acted with his wife. Like he was, bro,
You
while he
right.
was with his girl, that
You
bro
right.
was, you
I
know what
think
I'm
Killer. I
saying?
think Killer was still the
He was
best.
a killer as soon as he left that door. But when he
Okay,
came
you're
back,
right.
hey,
Was Karen. Okay, remember he was like, "No, look, I don't want to show you this blood. I don't want to show you this." You're right,
exactly.
Joseph. How about
Exactly.
another obvious one that everybody would say Tanjiro? Tanjiro up there because a lot of people would say Tanjiro. He's carrying, typical person.
Probably.
Tanjiro probably like the most.
I would
Tanjiro
say that,
and
yeah.
Tanjiro and maybe Deku is probably like the nicest guys. I see Deku, yeah. So I guess that killer was a great one. And then on the opposite end, which anime character you wouldn't let your daughter date?
Sasuke Uchiha.
Who?
Sasuke
number
Uchiha.
one.
Sasuke, not
Sasuke
come on,
number
bro.
one.
He's not number one though.
Sasuke number one.
No.
Bro is married to
I
his wife
agree.
and probably see her once every 3 years. Oh, okay.
Bro,
You
but you're
said
not
what
gonna flame
again?
Naruto for that though.
Huh?
It's crazy. You was
3
defending
years?
Naruto. He was doing missions. Look, Naruto
Okay,
is worse.
okay. Bitches he gave himself.
No, Sasuke was the Shadow Hokage. He had to do Shadow. Look,
A self-given title.
but
Like what?
that's different. Sasuke had to guard the village. Naruto is in the same little. You know why it's for Naruto? Naruto can make 900 million clones, and he barely make clones. This man is terrible. This man made a clone and it dropped the cake. He couldn't even show up.
I
What?
knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna. I ain't gonna lie. You got the clothes. I said no.
Yeah, that was bad. That was
Bro,
bad.
disappeared. Dropped the cake.
My thing with Naruto is my thing would piss him off so much about that. Why couldn't he instead swap and send the clone to the Hokage thing and
No, that
stay
was
there?
crazy.
That's crazy.
That was crazy, bro. He got to run the country, bro. What you want him to do, bro? Who else gonna do the paperwork if he don't, bro?
You can send a clone to do paper. Okay, but back to that we came though. I'm trying to think. Sasuke is up there, okay, but not number one. That's kind of crazy. Number one is number one is Rudy's. I'm not saying Sasuke is number one.
That's fine too.
Which
Rudy's low. He'll protect his people. He protect his folks. Now, how he get them is that's a different topic.
Joseph, can you think of another one outside the box? Like you said, Killer. That was pretty good. I'm trying to think of like a non-obvious one. That's like a terrible choice. You know, the obvious ones. You know, Aaron is
And I
kind
would
of.
not let date my daughter. Let me see.
What is the out of the box one? I'm trying to think of the typical.
Out of the box.
Oh, that's not just like the simple one. The one that come on the top of your head.
Dang.
I can't think of outside of the box.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to think out of the box. Let me see.
Probably Captain Yami.
I can see that.
I wouldn't let him date my
I can see that.
daughter,
That's a
bro.
good choice.
I feel like he'd be dogging chicks out.
Oh, you right.
Like he'd be dogging.
Shut up.
I
Oh,
don't know.
hey, and what Bubba said, what's the name? I'm gonna butcher his name, but the black dude from Attack on Titan, Capone, that's how you say his name. I forgot to say his name.
Oh yeah.
Bubba said, shout out to him.
Yeah.
A dude that can fly and then stand up to authority. J. Troll, J. said Griffith, of course. Yeah, we know that's obvious. Yeah, and then the Bubba said there are almost no healthy relationships in anime. Yeah, they ain't gonna lie, it all cooked. Yeah, but for sure the top is Griffith. The typical one is Griffith. Rudy is. He said Orochimaru. That's all bad ones. Orochimaru, yeah, I wouldn't let Orochimaru do.
Mayuri from Bleach.
Yeah,
Bro, you be want to run experiments all day, bro. That's kind of crazy.
He is kind of crazy, and he got a baddie
Yeah.
assistant. He probably cheating. So yeah, that is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I just want to know. All right, let me end up with trying to see what the. Oh, while we here though, before we end off, Boba and Jada, y'all have any questions, man? Any good questions? You know, we can answer right quick before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably about to do one little quick one just for TikTok and then we done. Yeah, I'm just end up. I'm just do this one, then we see if there are any questions. But it's a little small one. We was talking about Kuroko, you know, I was talking about the where they versus Blue Lock. I started seeing like more clips of Kuroko, you know, they 1v1s, great scenes and all that stuff. So I'm talking about a 1v1 that was crazy, and I think that deserved more respect. Do you think Kagami versus Aomine was one of the best 1v1s in anime in general? Like when I mean the best though, like you can say like top 20, top 25, top 30. Do you think it was up there, bro? That Kagami, when you, I'm trying to like, y'all probably got to see clips again. I see some clips, bro. They was going at it, bro. Like the stakes was high for the anime, the basketball we was watching. The stakes was high.
Was that
the first time they went to Zone? And I think that's the first time we seen Zone, right?
Yeah, that's when Kagami opened the
doors. Open the zone.
That's
what I'm saying. They had great scenes, and you remember the narrator was like, "I love a narrator." Then the narrator was like, "He was like, this is a place that no ordinary people can go in, but Kagami is going to force open the doors." Like the narrator's going. So he had that scene.
Bro, it was great.
You had Amene. You know, we knew he was a chill dude and chilling, and then the Generation Miracles was surprised. It was like, bro, we ain't never see Amene. So, and I think that was the first time we seen a zone, and we seen two people go into the zone. And Kagami started cooking. You remember they was chasing each other like they was weaving through everybody. Ooh, they would do a shot, they get blocked, and they was hooping, bro. That was a crazy one, bro. High stakes, great emotions. The action or sequences was great. It was me. The dunks was great. It was nasty. So I think it's one of the best one-on-ones, or at least a one-on-one that don't really get appreciated as much as it should be. Or you think it's like properly rated?
Yes, that's what I would say.
I think it's underappreciated because like top 20 1v1. I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't left Naruto yet, and I dang near got five already,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. Okay.
Like, and I'm like, I just don't think that's fair to because I mean, naturally, it is basketball, right? And to your point, you were doing a great job painting the picture, if you
The
will, of
stakes.
like the stakes, the moment, the narrator, the animation, the choreography. Because the first thing I thought of when both of them just all you see is like the blue line and the
Bro,
red
that was
line,
bro.
or
That was
like
Yeah.
peak, bro.
and it's like they move so fast, can't nobody else in the court, they can't even
They was
keep
all
up or
standing
whatever,
there.
right?
Facts.
Um,
Facts.
but yeah, bro, like unfortunately, they're cooked. In like the grand scheme of things, like they're
Yeah.
fried turkey,
What
bro.
you think,
They're
Joseph?
fried turkey.
You agree? It ain't no top 30, but it is underappreciated.
Yeah, it's not top 30. It's too many shows you're gonna get to. If you talk about just, I say three shows, you can talk about Bleach,
Naruto,
Hunter x
Bleach, and
Hunter,
that's it.
and
Hunter.
Naruto. That's at least 20.
Yeah.
That's at least you in the 20
No,
right
come on,
there.
come on,
Okay,
bro.
okay. And then we're gonna have a question right quick. Jedi did drop a question right quick. He said most morally great anime character. And did a parentheses, of course. Who did something bad that was justified? Who did something bad that was justified in anime?
I would say
Bad that was I
what's
guess the
old dude
Would you say Lelouch?
from My Hero,
yeah, Lelouch the
right?
best. Old dude from who you talking about Stain?
Dane?
Stain, yeah.
His was kind of
Stain.
convoluted way. His was I think he
Stain.
could have did it in a better way. You said Lelouch, yeah, Lelouch is the number one thing because he technically was still killing people, but he
Mm-hmm.
did it for the right
Mm-hmm.
thing. I was to say Aaron, but Aaron went about it in the worst way.
Aaron was like
Worst way.
the thing about Aaron is basically like, and I hate to use like a bad example, but like let's say post slavery,
Mm.
because like everything that happened in slavery, you're gonna say, "Oh, now I'm gonna kill all of y'all." That's kind of crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's
Oh
kind
my
of nuts. Like you're
god!
gonna kill the people that had nothing to do with this at all, too, bro.
Oh my god!
Like that's kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. That's why I thought of Aaron, but I'm like, nah. You
Would
killed
you say
99% of the
would you
world's
say
population, bro.
Itachi? Because Itachi was kind of crazy too. Killing his whole clan is kind of crazy too. Would you say Itachi?
I don't know if that's morally gray because, like, granted, we found out later it was a reason he did it, but it's like I'm just like, no way, that's the only
Well, we're really
option,
going on the
bro.
second question. 'Cause in parentheses, he said did something bad that was justified. So I guess you harping more on that. Somebody that did something
Okay,
bad that was
now
justified.
I don't
You
think
making it
Aaron's is
justified? No, no, no,
justifiable.
no, not Aaron. I ain't talking about Itachi. I'm
Itachi's
talking Aaron. Or you think his is
Itachi's
too
you can
bad?
kind of say was justifiable, because
I'm
he
trying to
tried
think of a niche
he,
one.
but that's to me that's still a lot of
Pain?
audacity, if you will, to make that kind of
Maybe.
Mm, I don't
yes and
know.
no. That's
Madara
kind of the
also?
I
same
don't
thing.
know.
Madara?
No, Madara was just tweaking. He
No.
was just tweaking.
You remember at the end
Uh,
goal though? No, I was trying to put on an infinite ace. Technically, everybody was having a good dream, man.
but it's like to me that's the same thing with pain, though, right? So pain is like, okay, so since I grew up in a village in war, and I lost my parents to war, I now want everybody else to feel this pain I had to feel. That's nuts. That to me is not necessary. That's not justifiable, bro.
Pain, I guess. Yeah,
Like
pain.
literally not. Madara
You can't try
is
though,
like
because the
you're
elite village
saying
did do his village wrong when he was young. That was the
they
rain village
did,
was getting
but what
cooked.
did what did Naruto and all them
And them
folks
do
in
you
there
right?
had to do
You
with
right?
that, bro?
You right? You
Like
right?
you just killed, and now he brought it back to life. But like, bro, you
Because
kill
he was
all them
forced
people
to.
to prove a point. Hey, what? Like that's
How
crazy
about
saying it out loud.
not so martyr? I guess
Um,
more Obito, because Obito was more trying to get the good thing. I guess not so martyr, more Obito, because he was trying to do the infinite
what
Tsukuyomis.
Nobis was just trying to bring Ren back to life?
But he also, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they had. I don't think so. I think he just like was like, oh man, this world is messed up because Ren, somebody as pure and good as Ren died. So I'm gonna make sure like that everybody won't happen no more. Because Infinite Tsukuyomi was technically everybody having a good dream, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to me, whenever you got stuff like that, it's like, bro, like you can't. Who are you to make those types of decisions for me though? Like, who's to say that I want to enter the Infinite Tsukuyomi, right? Like, even if that was broadcasted today, right? Oh, you can live the perfect dream and you never wake up from it, right? And like one of you just die, I wouldn't want to live a life like that. Some
Mhm.
people would, right? But it's like, who are you to make that decision for me though? That's not your call. So to me, that's kind of where it's like, I don't necessarily know if that's I guess you could try to say it's justifiable, but I'm like, bro, that's a lot of audacity of you to feel like you know what's best for me.
You're right. Okay, you're right. Any last thoughts, Joseph, about that? A bad character
Nah.
that did in Genesis. Okay, okay, but we're gonna end off, man. We appreciate you, man. This I say one of my favorite episodes in a hot minute, man, because like I've been saying to preach it before, the banter, man. We really appreciate
Yeah.
Boba and J Dot, bro. We appreciate y'all. We hope y'all are here every single week. And even if you catch the vibe late, you still comment down below. I'm gonna try my best to comment. But y'all did amazing. And last thing, but Boba said he said for the question he was like, Killer would kind of use his sister and it was dangerous the whole time. Yeah, but she was dangerous.
He was exploiting his
It was
sister.
one of
He
her sister. What's
was.
her name? It
He
was, and
was.
she was just trying to help him out. Like she didn't care about guns. She didn't care, but she was trying to listen to him. So yeah, that was a good one.
That's
Um,
valid.
that was a good one. So, but we appreciate y'all so much. Like, I mean, this is like the goal I wanted when I was thinking. I told the gentleman about doing a podcast. I want community that we can reply. It'll be fun, so funny, bro. The banter will be crazy. Like I said, you don't know how much this means to us, Jada and Bubba. We appreciate y'all, man. And everybody else
Seriously.
that like, subscribe. I think what was last week views we had? I think it's our highest. What it was like 21. Right now we had the like the most views we had. Well, this was 19. So 19 people stayed here to watch. So that was high. And then our highest core views right now was 6. So we getting higher and higher. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, Jada Boba, y'all are a big part of that. Anybody that's watching late, we appreciate y'all if y'all found us from YouTube, from TikTok, from Instagram, even from Facebook. Everything even blowing up. And tune in for next week because we're talking about Lantis. And I'm pretty sure the second episode gonna be crazy. We didn't get to talk about it, but Lantis gonna be insane to talk about. But we'll catch y'all, ladies and gentlemen, later. We're out for me, Hendo, Joseph. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Y'all stay safe. Excuse me. Y'all take it easy. Until next time. Peace out and hit that subscribe button.